on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killer Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killer Priest podcast. Killer Priest podcast. Peace. What up, everybody out there? Welcome to another episode of Killer Priest podcast. This is right after Mother's Day. My name is Killer Priest Iron Sheep, and the Middle East to my right is
Rasul Law 7 from the Lost Children of Babylon.
Indeed. And controlling the rocket. You already lit, bro?
No.
Controlling the rocket as always. None other than AD, A Dizzle.
What up? Welcome back. Another good show tonight. Let's go.
Yo, shout out to Jody and the chat room, the moderator up on here. And what's up, Golden One? I see you, Killer Priest Pagan, no doubt. Joshua, I see you up in the good. Hakeem is in the building. Charles Martinez, Killer Mandraro. Where's the ladies at? Jason Henry, PH Subscribe, Rasul, no doubt. Ali 91. Deadbeat.
Peace.
Renegade GG said, let's get it in. The Phantom, what up, AD? Thesauruses, what's up? See y'all coming in the building. I'm making matcha right now, man. We got a good show that's ready to come. We just doing a lot of Remember, when you do the matcha, you got to do this. Got to do it manually.
The H and T.
Exactly. I mean? Make sure you get a good whisk in there, and what you want to do is you want to see the bubbles and stuff like that. They saying Jax Lane said, "What up, AD?"
What up? How you doing?
Exactly. Peace. Killer Priest. Yo, Lord Son. Peace. Reflections to you too, Golden One. Everybody. So I'm gonna get this ready.
Peace.
Mojito's in the building. Shout out to Mojito. What up?
I ain't see. Okay, he came out of the darkness.
Yeah, into the glorious light. Yeah. He knows exactly when we start.
Yeah, he's like, okay. He's like, yeah. Y'all doing the show now? I'ma come.
Yeah.
Look.
Shout out to Mojito. Swirl us around. I wanna send a shout out to all the mothers out there.
Peace to everybody. Peace to the family. Peace to the Rocketeers.
Yeah, and what's the name? Yep, here we go. We're getting everything ready. I want to send a shout out to
bring your mic a little closer, Mike.
Okay. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Like this. Peace. Yeah. All right. Yo, I want to send a shout out to all the mothers out there. And everybody coming into the building. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I gotta go see mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanna shout out to everybody who's been enjoying the weekend, you know what I'm saying? What is the day?
Today's Monday. Yeah.
Moon Day. Started on the Moon Day.
The Moon Day. The Moon's Day.
Y'all asking me what type of tea. This tea is green matcha. Y'all saw me making it with that. Remember, you want to whisk it till you see the bubbles. If you don't see the bubbles, you're in trouble. Just keep that rhyme in there. And I usually pour it back into the pot and let it warm. Even though you could put it in ice, and I just do it like that because there's a bunch of us here, and we indulge into the tea. But by any means, y'all can have whatever y'all want. I said peace to all the mothers out there. We're gonna go through something today because my man, Sue was going through something. Oh, and let's do a happy lady Mother's Day.
I'm feeling good though.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Jody.
Yeah, that's right. Happy Mother's Day, Jody. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. That picture you posted on Instagram, you look good in black, yo. You should wear more black. Jody Joe. She was looking good in that black.
I want to say happy birthday to Ghost yesterday. Ghostface's birthday was yesterday. And today, none other than
happy birthday.
One of our today's birthday is none other than Tori. So we can say birthday.
Happy birthday, Tori.
Yeah, shout out to Tori. I don't know if she come on, but it's her birthday today.
She probably celebrated. She probably ain't, getting it in.
So Tori, y'all know that Tori is Tori, poet. She's usually up here. Shout out to Kind Hearts Records, Kind Hearts movement, media. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. And it's just been crazy, man. Shout out to Miss Carol and a happy Mother's Day to you also, and to everybody out there. You know, I just want to get into something because my man right here, man,
Why you gonna bring that up, man?
Nah,
All right,
it's
go ahead,
real.
go
My
ahead,
man
go
right
ahead.
here,
Go ahead.
his girl just left him.
Man.
Left me lonely.
I only had it for 3 weeks.
I know.
It was great. Maybe 4. It was man, it was great.
Shout out to Triple JC, man. Blessings to you, man. The rocket ship is in. Go ahead, brother.
The sexual intercourse, the force, right? The connection. Like I was watching
We're gonna jump right into it.
yeah, well, Avatar, remember that? When they make I think like, sex, like it's like the Avatar movie, like, I don't know. I'll just be wilding out. But listen. Only 3. I like this motherfucking chick, man. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
YouTube. Excuse my language, Killah. I'm just saying, man.
Right. No. Keep it
You know,
running.
you know,
Keep it
you know,
running. We're gonna have
listen,
some
man.
tea on this. We're gonna have to
Listen,
sit down
man.
on this one for a minute. Go ahead. Yeah, we listening.
Listen, I wasn't too hard on this. Somebody just said that. I wasn't too hard.
Let's get the press.
I
View in now.
You know what
'cause
it is?
It's
You know
on.
what it
We're gonna
is?
focus in on this and see what the
You know
problem
what it is, yo?
Yeah, what is it?
I be going for the wrong Johns, man. I be going for the wrong chicks.
I told
I'm like
you that.
I'm like a prophet, man.
So what you going
when
for?
I go amongst them, they not see the women. We talk, we have a great conversation, and then the knowledge starts to pull out, right? And then it's like
What
we make a
knowledge
great.
Wait a minute, hold on. What? Walk us in this real slow. We want to walk down. Because there's some wounds in this, and we got to sort of. It may be some childhood trauma. We don't know what's going on with this, but we got a couple of. We're gonna. It's Mother's Day. It's post Mother's Day, so we got to go in and find out what happened. We got to walk through this real slow, so we can figure this thing out. All right. So what happened? Tell us how she she dumped. Did she just? First of all, how did she dump you? Did she just cold-hearted did it? Or
Nah, well, all right. What happened was, you know what I mean? It was like, yeah. So what happened was, we had a great time. We met each other, you know what I mean? And the time was great. But she going through some problems herself, okay? And like she kind of like tried to say, I think we should take it slow.
What type of problems she going through?
Well, she was married. She's going through going through like a divorce. Yeah. So
You caught that? Should we give him some props for that? I mean, what
So
sympathy?
Well, here's the thing. I met her and I hollered at her, right? And she didn't want to give me the number, right? So then, boom, I seen her again. You know what I mean? I hollered at her again, and she gave me the number. You know what I mean?
But she didn't give it to you the first time.
She didn't give it to me the first time. But I
She was
always
still
inquired at her. Yeah, she had a separation. So when she seen me, right, she was like,
He was a side dude. Yeah, shout out to Deadbeat Boy. Shout out to him.
I might have been one of those
You
guys.
were a side. It sounds like to me.
Jody said
I'm gonna hear
anything
you
that
out.
starts out with what?
What you see was what happened was exactly.
No. See, all right. So we bonded and everything, but she going through something. You know what I mean? So what I was trying to get her to do was like to make her feel happy. You know what I
Right.
mean? I was making her feel happy, and I wasn't telling her not to not think about her problems. But in that situation, you gotta kind of get over the stress. Fear can lead to you doing something that's something that's
I
different.
put on my glasses like this because it's going to be heavy. No, for real, because I can see it's going to be kind of heavy.
So I was kind of helping her with that. You know what I'm saying? And we
You was
like
helping her with what? I heard the word fear. What was-
Well, because I said, because she don't know. When you're in a divorce and shit like that, you're dealing with something like that,
Fear, that's a deep word.
fear, because you'll react.
Somebody
Your
was getting
reaction.
hurt or something?
No, nobody was getting hurt. What I'm saying,
Fear
like,
is-
fear could be used In a lot of different ways. Fear can come from various different things. Fear of not wanting to move on. Fear of like, you know,
gotcha.
things like that.
Right.
And
wait. We locked into that.
somebody said
Dr. Priest. It's Dr. Walter.
Somebody said the D was part of her grief and healing process. Yeah,
exactly.
maybe so. I don't know.
Continue on.
So she kind of tried to say, I think we should go slow. So I came in.
She said, that's a very important. And we have the smoothest cat in here. So AD is going to chime in whenever you want, Smooth, man. And give him a little pointers.
Smooth, man. You ain't that smooth, AD. You AD.
Yeah.
No, we're going to.
You know what you are?
I don't
want to
come off too smooth. I don't want to come off
DJ.
like that.
All the
Exactly.
women like the DJs, man.
Hey,
the DJ get to sit there and the girls is running. You ever see it?
Well, yeah, but let's get back to you, bro.
all right,
Let's get back to it.
All right.
He going to come in. Let's not go to the side. Go ahead, let's keep on.
All right, so, you know, that's because she tried to kind of like say, man, we should go slow. So I kind of took that,
She told you to go slow.
like kind of with the situation, you know what I mean? And my whole, you know, I kind of shut that down. I kind of shut it down, and I told her like, don't worry about all that,
Okay.
and just try to be happy because, you know, in that situation,
Glasses going a little lower. Let's examine that. She told you let's take this slow, and you said what?
I said, because I said, nah, I mean, we're going to take it slow. Well, I said, no, don't take it slow. You still can have some happiness in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because she was trying to like push it away. Because, you know, you need somebody.
Push what away?
Push somebody, like another man away. I mean, she gave me the number. We hung out. We had a great time.
I'm gonna take this
and then
slow.
And then like we had, you know, some great things going down. And then
It sounded like you kind of backed her down.
no, I didn't back her down.
She
was trying to like.
Wait a minute. She said, let's take this slow. And you said, no. Like, you said, no, we're not going to take it slow. You said,
I said, no, don't take it slow, but I was explaining to her why she should have a friend. In this situation,
a
you should
little
have a
passive
friend.
aggressive, but
You know what I mean?
we'll deal with it. Go ahead.
So she's like, okay. So and then from there it was wonderful. Everything was great.
Mm-hmm.
But then like, you know, she got her own problems. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Mother's Day must have came and she got the
No. Mother's Day did come.
Yeah, it came. Yeah, excuse me, must have came. Mother's Day came, right?
You know what day it was when you was over there? When you
Man, come on, man.
No,
You know-
you said it must have came. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to explain. So, I wanted, my whole thing was to make her feel happy
Okay.
and not to feel gloomy and like, oh man, life is not crap and this, that, and the third. So, you know, I kind of, I ain't force her, but I said, yo, man, you don't need to be all like that.
The word
So
force, why was it used?
Well, I don't want nobody on here thinking that, like when she was like, oh no, you should just, so nah, man, we should be more.
She used that type of.
No. I'm just saying when she was like, no, she said it like, I think we should go a little bit slow, like, you know, we shouldn't be so serious, right?
And you said no.
No, I didn't. Well, I was just kind of like.
Explain to you why. So you like a cool, but you was like no. But let me.
No, I
explain to you
mean,
why.
I was like, no, you need to have some happiness in your life. She was trying to push the happiness away and the connection away.
Oh, what she didn't see, but you saw it.
Because she was having so much fun and it was great.
Listen to him.
You know what I'm saying? And she was feeling great. And then eventually she was like, no, I can't, I don't, no, I gotta, you know, no, we're going too fast.
Right,
and I
right.
said, nah, man, come on, let it keep going where it's going. You know what I mean? It's a one, you feeling great, you're happy.
We might need some sound. So that you walking her through this. I was
walking her
you
through
kind
it.
of like controlling her through it.
No.
You're making sure she learned the lines that you want her to go down this path. That's what it seemed like.
No. She was just kind of in a
Was that a smack or
a vulnerable situation,
whip.
man.
Yeah, that
you know what I
definitely was a
mean? And I was just trying to provide the happiness for her. You know what I mean? But I think what happened was, you know what I mean? Sometimes reality is set in.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know what I mean?
What was the reality? Just set in.
Huh?
She was what kind of reality?
Reality set in because I guess it was Mother's Day and she was with the kids and.
You still guessing? Was it Mother's Day?
Yeah, it was Mother's Day.
Okay.
It was Mother's Day and she was with the kids and then, you know,
Oh,
I guess
you was overwhelmed. You didn't even know what day it was.
Nah, it was I knew it was Mother's Day.
Right,
I'm
right,
just
right.
saying I talked to her before that day and everything was great, and then she went on Mother's Day and it was okay, I guess. And then like, you know, this morning I talked to her and she was just kind of like, I talked to her on the phone and she was just complaining about everything, not about me. And then like an hour later, you know, sometimes hour later she's like, I don't know if this is gonna blah 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 blah, and she just send me a long text, and it was just crazy.
Long text.
Yeah, you know, a woman to send you a long text, like, and then at the end they say, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. I'm
How
sorry,
did the
I'm
dump come,
disappointed.
though? Did she just say?
No, she didn't say I dumped you. I don't want to be with you. She was just kind of like, I'm sorry if I disappointed you. You know how they do. Sometimes they'll throw that in. AD know what I'm talking about. He's looking at me right now. So, I just said, all right. So I said, okay, peace. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up whenever you want to talk.
Perfect.
You need someone to talk to.
Were you texting her with that?
I texted that, yeah.
You didn't say that.
I didn't talk to her on the phone. I didn't say it to her, no.
Oh, okay.
You think I should have called her and said that? I mean, she probably wouldn't,
Yeah, if she texted you, you texted back. That's it.
Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that.
Because like anytime the holidays come around, you know, Mother's Day and stuff like that.
I think that's what happened.
Well, that puts the mind in
What you
family
think?
mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once the girl goes in family mode, then emotions
Start
start coming in. So you got to be prepared for whatever kind of emotions she about to come out with. All you got to do is sit there and listen. Do you know what I'm saying? She just wants someone that's gonna listen at that
Luke
point.
Skywalker said, "Go episode already." Thank you, Rasul. Yeah, this is a great story.
But
at the end, it's tragic, right?
I put it out there.
It's normal.
You know, the sex was great. The sex.
You said
was
that
great.
like brother man from the 5th floor.
The sex was great. The sex was great. It
Phenomenal.
was great.
How many kids she got?
Oh shit! Come on, man. Where you gonna put that?
She was married. I'm just throwing.
All
that
right.
shit.
Well, how many kids she had?
Yeah.
She had 2.
Yeah,
She had 2.
that's cool.
I think at my age, you know, I'm not gonna meet a woman at my age without no kids, so I don't be tripping off all that.
So the sex with Fanat, it was out of this world. You didn't even know what day it was. It was crazy. It may have been Mother's Day. And after a while, she let it go. She just let you go like
I
that.
believe she's gonna eventually come back. AD knows.
Is that hope?
That's not hope.
you know
I'm
what
not
I'm saying?
saying I hope she come back. I'm just saying I feel like I'm gonna get that call eventually.
Yeah. And just leave it at that. Keep moving.
You ever went for a job and you really wanted that job and you know your family up there and you telling them no, they're gonna call me.
Well, a
yeah,
job is going to be a more left brain type of situation. When you're
It's
dealing
this
with
way.
a female,
Yeah.
you're dealing with the right brain more situation, emotions, cycles of emotions, cycles of feelings, chemistry, biochemistry.
Shout out to Dan.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're talking about someone where their blood sugar will affect how they're feeling in the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Just as much as us guys too. That's not just a female thing, but don't forget, women have so much more chemicals than us guys do because they create people. They're people machine. They make people, so there are a lot more complex chemicals going on in their body. So you're gonna expect a whole roller coaster of things. You know what I'm saying? The more you understand your female, the better your situation with her is gonna be. And don't take much personal. Go with the flow. Expect inconsistencies. Expect illogical reasonings. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't go by logic too much. Go with a flow that's gonna be unexplainable. And know that sometimes she's gonna be feeling you, some days she's not. I'm here for you whenever you need me, baby. All right, you good? All right, bye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as you're always good, she sees that you're chill. All you got to do is not be tripping.
Yeah.
The more
think
he's not
that's-
tripping on me.
I'm not.
Then you
know,
gain points,
I
and
ain't
then
even
you
say
good.
nothing.
There
I
you
just
go.
said, I hit
It
all
kind
that.
of sound like he backed in the corner to me.
Only if he projects himself as he's backed into it.
I
It
don't
was like
project.
you projected yourself. You like
Well, I
you
didn't-
can't-
I didn't
kinda
really-
came at her, and you kind of told her. She told you like she wanted it smooth. And
Oh, you
slow.
talking about the first time? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe it
Slow.
was a little bit upfront. I was a little fast. You know what I mean? You know, but that's how I am. You know what I mean?
She got to accept that.
Yeah, you got. You know, I'm once when I get Damn, I shouldn't be putting this out there like that, because then now all the women out there going.
Wait, does she watch the show?
You should know.
Does she watch the show?
Who? No.
Oh, okay. Because then we got to
But
change up how we talk.
No. But I'm just, and I wouldn't care if she heard this anyway. But you know, maybe I should. I'm like that. You know what I mean?
Aggressive.
You know, I'm kind of like when it comes down to you and me.
Right.
That's how it is.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll put you under my. It sounds crazy.
Well,
but I'm kind of like.
You like to show a healthy sense of possessiveness.
I'm not. No, man, you can't use that.
A healthy sense
It's
of
not possessive.
Well, in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's not possessive, man.
No, because some girls like that.
What this?
Nah,
this
well,
action-
you with me. What's wrong? I mean,
A lot of girls like that, though.
I
Yeah.
kind of look at it like that. See,
In a healthy way.
I like with this situation right here, right?
Yeah.
I was teaching her the ways. And kind of I was teaching her the ways,
woman.
The ways of Rasul.
the ways of the Suf.
Oh, you were giving her knowledge?
Yeah, I was
Ooh.
teaching her
Sauce
things
Allah.
subtly. So I know how to do these things. Somebody said I was a caveman. I'm not like that. I'm
Hey,
not, that's,
man.
I may have came off that way, but that's not necessarily. So you know what I mean? You know
came
what I
off a
mean?
little cave.
Nah, I shouldn't have used that analogy like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That
maybe the back
that
end of the
people
corner.
think that I'm coming a caveman. There might be females watching this, so
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That's not really what it is.
Maybe
I mean, you
back in
gotta
the
have.
corner,
Huh?
kind of like
You think I
back.
backed her into the corner a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, she
How?
told you how she wanted to take it, but you said
Yeah,
you
but she
wanted
was trying to back away though. Nah.
Yo, Coach
Put your hands
Kandaka
down.
brought
Put your hands-
something
you trying to
up.
back away.
That's a good point, Coach Kandaka. She says a lot of women like that, but not someone that was just married. So that's true. We got to take into context
Hey,
that
Yeah,
she
we
was
tell you
just
something.
married. That's
Hey.
true.
hey.
No, she was in a
that's-
marriage. No, she was in a marriage for 13 years, man.
Yeah. So she's
And
recovering.
She didn't like the dude
I don't
no
think
more.
you getting it.
I get what
She ain't married. She just got married. She was just getting out of a marriage. She was in the marriage for 13 years.
Yeah.
She's not saying that she just got married and
Oh,
cheated. That would
okay,
make
yeah,
her a
yeah,
rotten
yeah,
chick.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's disloyal.
Yeah, maybe all right.
Hey, ladies, be sure to hit up and help Rasul with
Now,
some of this.
Coach, I give a coach. Coach says she says his intent is good, but she wasn't ready for that. She's right. She's right. She's right.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the dumping came. Just kicking it real, yeah, because you was all down and stuff.
No,
like
I
that.
wasn't
She
really-
finally
I
done
mean, I
dumped-
wasn't
dumped
down.
you.
Take me outside.
I just told you about it, yo.
Right. And so when it came, you know what I'm saying? That when it came, how did you feel? Like that you feel like, oh man, she betrayed me, or I'm gonna get a revenge, or
Huh? What?
what do you say? Like how did you take it when you first got it? Do you think it's her fault? Was she not going with your flow?
No.
Is it the chicks' minds of
No,
the day?
no.
Is she wrong?
No, she's not wrong.
She
She's not wrong.
Go ahead, tell us what it was.
She's not wrong. I think that I just got into a situation with a female that has a lot of problems right now that she needs to fix. So I think that's
So it's you then.
huh?
So it's your choices.
It's my choices. Yeah.
You running in. Shout out to Tufu, Shinobi. Leave no brother behind. Fine, no doubt. Peace, brother. Thank you for that. This is getting real right here. We didn't even get started yet. We just getting some tea.
They're already telling you to call Gina for this one.
Oh, definitely we need Gino on this one.
Nah,
Gina's
man,
right.
she can't answer that.
expert in this.
an expert,
This is
but-
This is her
What,
subject.
she gonna
all
talk
day
about
long.
her the whole time, and then she gonna ask me a bunch of questions. And,
Gina
and-
call
and then
in right
it's
now.
like,
She's
yo.
we gonna pull her. We might have to put Gina. If you're we need you on Zoom on this one because this is a good one. Peace. Thanks, Devin. Devin McCory said, "Peace, priest from Adams to Adams." That's right, Adams to Adams. Shout out to Fourth Disciple. Track for that. Where Tehuti at? Tehuti on his way. Sue, R.I.P.
Somebody say R.I.P. You crazy?
Yeah, maybe it's
You
the
crazy.
maybe you
That
choosing.
Imperial Minds designs. Man, I'm not
Maybe
all
you're
right.
about-
And then Jody says he's running into reflections of himself. No,
That could be a
How?
Jew. Expand more on that,
That was
Jody.
a girl that I met at the goddamn supermarket. You can't use that. You see girls, How?
Well, you met her at the supermarket.
Yeah.
What was she doing in the supermarket?
She works at the market.
What department?
Okay, you want me to tell you what the?
Hey, you just told us she worked at the supermarket.
Seafood section, man. You know, I really gotta say where she works.
Oh, the
at.
seafood.
Yeah.
Oh, you was out there buying fish. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
What up,
know, I get
Tehuti?
it.
We already up and running, brother.
Yes, I was texting AD that I'm here, but I wasn't getting any response.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, that was 3 minutes ago. Okay, on my way down.
Tehuti's in the building. All right. Prayers have been answered. Okay, so she worked at the seafood department. That's cool. Hey, she had a job. You know what I'm saying? And she's doing something that's positive. You know what I'm saying? So you was in there. You met up with her there, and I don't know. Maybe Jody is right. You know what I'm
Jody's
saying?
right
It's a
about
reflection
what?
of,
No,
because a
that's
lot
not
of things we don't be
reflection
looking
of
at.
my damn self, man. That's somebody I just hollered at. If Jody was in there, I would be hollering at Jody.
So-
The same situation with women, man. You can't just reflection of you. No, she looked good. I was hollering at her. Then she finally gave me her number, and we made a connection. Okay.
Oh, so you made it. Oh, y'all made a connection after a couple of times you hollered at her.
Yeah. When
happened?
Jody gonna say you was buying, okay, not fish, not. Listen, I didn't really meet her in that section. I met her in the where they, come on, man.
But you know she's working in the,
Y'all don't know.
You know she worked in a walking, strolling in the park. You know she works in a, but you know she worked in a seeing love.
Somebody said, "Don't mess up the discount king crabs, man." I know. That was funny. Whoever said that.
Yeah, exactly.
I never got a discount on food
section,
though.
What section you met her at?
I met her. Well, I see her all the time, and you know she works the seafood section. You go to the same store, Priest. You know what I'm talking about.
It's a supermarket. Yeah,
Rouse or whatever.
Yeah,
and
she works over in the fish market. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. And then, so you that's where you met her at?
Yeah, I met her a couple of times. I went to the store to pick up a few things, and I seen her there a few times.
That's the time.
Yeah, so yeah.
I feel like mine.
Yeah, you know.
These for you.
Yeah. Well,
That's the time. Okay, so we're gonna try to help you out, man. You gotta be open up.
He said, "Yeah, I see, I'm overcoming trauma." So you see trauma in others. No, that's not true. I'm not overcoming any trauma.
Well, that's probably the problem. You're probably not seeing that. A lot of times, reflections.
It's a pretty girl, yo. What are you talking about?
Well,
She's a pretty girl. You see a girl, you're gonna try to holler at her. I didn't know she was married. She didn't say that to me when I first I first met. You had to go out with her a few times, and then okay, all right, fine, and then boom, okay,
ring?
that's your.
What she was so good looking, she didn't wear that ring.
Listen, she did wear the ring the first time. I didn't notice, but she said she was like put a
ring on it.
No. I was trying to holler at her the first time, and then she said, "Oh no," and just showed me the ring, and then I was like, "Yeah." And then she said, "I'm married."
So you was just so you were pursuing that. You was just trying to smash anyway.
No.
You knew she was married.
Damn. Yeah.
So there's a lot of.
I don't know.
Yeah. So you didn't respect the ring. So you just try to.
Okay, you can say that. I didn't respect the ring. That's why I didn't work out.
Right. Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that. Sometimes.
Oh no, actually,
watch Mojito's going into your fish, bro. Oh, she just knocked it down. Mojito,
get out of there.
He's not going to listen. You got to take him apart. You know he's going to start scratching at you. So you got to fight over there. So, yo, Brooklyn Bless said her husband works as the butcher's Tehuti. What up, brother? Damn, you got bigger. Yeah, brother got bigger. Every time you come in, you gain more pounds, brother. Brother got taller and everything. What's up, bro? All right, no doubt, man. Blessings, yo. All right, no doubt. Shout out to Tehuti in the building. Stranger said fixing problems always sound good. Jody put a sword in there. Sue got dumped over the weekend, so he's just asking him what happened. And someone said that it may be him. It sounds like he kind of backed the chick up where she didn't have nothing to do. She wanted to take it slow. And he was like, no. when it fast. It kind of, and he's not here right now, so I'm not gonna go too far.
Yes, sir. Peace, brother.
Did yeah, the cat just knocked down everything.
Did he really?
Yeah.
All right.
Right, going back. All right, so you don't believe it was nothing about your choices.
I do believe maybe it was a bad choice. Maybe it was a bad choice.
Well, yeah, kind of like you like probably I don't know.
I think it was probably a
when you
bad
act what you
choice.
say.
You know,
She could have been a nice lady, but you wanted somebody that was already taken.
no,
Sounds like
not-
a pattern. Remember
Well,
Hafiza? She had that. We had a problem with that chick, and then this one. So maybe Jody is right, man. Said one pussy smells, one pussy married. Ask Rasul, and he's gonna get carried. She spit darts at you.
Okay.
Jody, shout out to Jody.
Yeah. Okay, Jody, you got that.
Sue has been abandonment. Somebody says you have abandonment issues. Is that it?
Abandonment. Like, what do you mean by what the fuck is he talking
Like
about?
maybe a bandit, like somebody abandoned you or something. That's the word.
I don't
They probably have to
know.
look that up.
Abandonment.
Go to Nassau.
Is he trying to say my family abandoned me?
I don't know. I don't know if it's
Nah,
our
that's-
family. That would go too deep.
That's not. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think you think.
Oh,
thinking
maybe
too deep.
they saying that you don't like to be abandoned. That's what like
Okay.
by anyone
Well,
and
no,
then
that's
something.
not necessarily true. I think that, I didn't know, you know what happened? I got with her, didn't. In fact, hold on, I want to take this one thing back too. She didn't tell me she was married when she turned me down. I take that back. She didn't tell me that.
When you turned her down, or she turned
No,
you down?
when I first hollered at her, she turned me down, but she didn't show me a ring. She didn't show me a ring. She didn't do that. She just said she turned me down.
You didn't look
So-
on the fingers?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I'll answer that too in a minute.
In the fist
When
department.
I seen her again, because I would always try to keep hollering at her, and then she would turn me down. Then one day, I asked for her number, and she gave it to me. She said, "Yeah, give me a call." So I was like, "Oh, okay. Now you're gonna give me the number." And then when I started talking to her, she started to tell me about her situation. Yeah, that's how it happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you pursued it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
shouldn't have.
went
Yeah,
on
I
with it.
kinda-
Well,
I
it
was just
seems
like,
like
you
you the
know,
problem.
How am I the problem?
Well, that's what it seems like.
She
It
didn't
seems
want
like
to. She was cool. She's like, "Yeah, come hang out." She gave me her number. How am I the problem
And you
when the
knew
girl?
she was married. You know
She
what I mean?
she said she was in a divorce.
Yeah,
That's what she said. Yeah.
It could be fun.
And then that's why she said, "Yo, I turned you down those couple of times because I was married, but now I'm going through a separation, and that's why I gave you."
What?
That's how she gave me the number, and then from there we hooked up. But I was just trying to keep her,
Yeah, you thought
sure.
you was thinking long term.
Yeah, just have somebody like, you know what I mean?
Somebody ex-wife. I
Yo,
mean,
she was. That's messed up.
That was real quick.
Ex-wife.
That.
Somebody's
Yeah.
ex-wife.
No, I'm just saying that's kind of quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
she just,
she
things.
was quick to give up the Pinocha.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
she
thought
gave the
was-
Pinocha up.
First night? Oh, she just well, now we
Not
know
the-
why she got
Not
a
the
divorce.
first night. No, not the first night. Not the first night. She
Off
didn't
the
give me.
top.
She didn't. No, she didn't give me the Pinocha the first night. Okay.
Yeah.
So no. But eventually, yeah, boom, 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 and then we hooked up, and then we took it to the next level.
Oh, okay. Well, it seems like, yeah, well, it seems like, I mean, according to the chat room,
I don't care what they talking about.
99% of it is coming back to you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe
Well,
1%, maybe 1%.
divorce, divorcing because of you. They saying I'm a home wrecker. No, I didn't home wreck nothing.
Well, you got to know she's going to dump you or something. And it's not going to turn out that long as she was married. You had to know something. Did
Yeah,
you feel
yeah.
that it was going to last forever?
No, I
Let's
didn't.
make it
No,
last.
no.
Keith Sweat. Let's make it last forever.
Make it last forever. No.
Was that playing in your
No.
mind? Come on,
Yeah,
baby.
she's trying to say I knew better. Jody said I should have like kind of like, oh, he knew better.
Yeah, you probably had it inside.
She
you
didn't.
just was persistent.
At least it was her. She listen 99.9.
You blame shifting.
No,
You
I'm
wanna
not
put it
blaming
it's
on
her
nobody.
fault?
What I'm saying is, if a man constantly, right? Tehuti's sitting right. If a man constantly pursues a woman, and eventually the woman gives me the contact and the number,
Right.
I'm going to attack. Now she gave me the number. Now
Damn.
I can go in
powerful
and
word.
get and now I can go in and fully express myself.
And
Okay.
attack by.
Well, as men, that's what we do.
attack.
We go in. We get the number. Once you get the number, you
So you throw rocks at the fish.
No, I'm
Knock
just
'em
saying
out.
you gotta.
That way you can pull them
Well,
right out the ocean.
you gotta look at it like
and they
fishing.
should've-
You fish,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you can keep trying to get that one fish, and I got the fish
But you got a
that I
brick.
was trying to holler at.
You
yo.
try to hit the fish in the head with the brick.
No, I didn't try to hit nobody in
And
the
then-
head with no brick.
Yeah.
I fished, and I finally caught the red snapper.
All right.
Okay,
Right.
I caught the kingfish.
Caught the kingfish.
With the
Queenfish,
rod, with the rod,
The
okay?
rod, with the rod.
Okay, and I wheeled it in.
Okay.
Now,
Now we here.
she had a situation. I don't really particularly have anything
had
to do
another
about
fish.
that. Yeah,
Plenty fish in
well,
the
well,
sea.
she was attacked, you know. She
Plenty
was
fish in the
separated.
sea.
She
You
that's
ever
what
heard
she
that?
said. Now I could have been. What do you? I think everybody's looking
Filet?
at me like this. Listen. Everybody looking at me like this.
Somebody said
Maybe
you
I
caught a
should
crab.
have. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just said when she said I'm going through. I should have just fell back and just said, you know what? I'm not even going to fuck with you like that. I'm just going my merry way and don't call you, right?
I don't know.
You
The
know?
way you sound like you wouldn't let it go. If she'd have said
Well,
that,
it's a chick.
you'd have been there like this at the fish. Let me get a snapper. Let me get two dole. What else they got in there? Whiteys.
All right, man.
However you put it. Well, line is addictive. Yeah, well, it seems like, we try to help you out, but it seems like you're not trying to listen to any advice. For the,
Well, because
that
you
could
know,
be the problem. That could be part of the problem.
I can
too.
I hear what. Yeah, I take what I take in. You know what I'm saying? But I think I just think that I think she's a wonderful
It's called
woman.
guard. You got the
She's a
guard up.
wonderful woman, and like I agree with somebody in there. Somebody said that.
She's a wonderful woman. How do you know she's a wonderful woman?
I think it's not about what people.
Who said-
I think she's a wonderful woman. It's about what I think. I think she's a great woman, and I just think that maybe.
Right.
Maybe
you want to take this time out to tell her that?
no,
the camera right
no, she don't watch this. She don't, you know, y'all crazy in the feed, yo. So she's a
there.
wonderful
She must have
woman.
been the bomb, man. She had you hooked off one time.
Nah, it was just a great. I just wanted to, have build, have some fun, have a female comrade, partner. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know what I mean? I thought she would be perfect for me.
Right.
Because we the same age, you know what I mean? We could have some fun.
Well, chap,
you
it
know.
seems like he's not taking our advice. He
Man,
said he's
I ain't
gonna-
listening to none. Man, come on, man.
gonna
Why would
take
I
a
listen
little-
to them? Why would I listen to any of them?
Because for some reason,
Some people in
you
there
can't
saying
hold
some
on to
good
a
stuff.
chick. Huh? For some reason, you can't hold on to it. It's like you get the chick. You want a chick, right?
Yo, she was married. She used to be ex-married. No, not
You
married.
gotta tell yourself
Excuse
that.
me.
You talking to the mirror.
She's
We
not
need a
married.
mirror
right?
for you.
She wasn't married. She was going through a divorce, is what I'm saying. Yeah, so there's a lot of complications psychologically people go through when they going through that. So I accepted that. That's why I didn't feel any emotions when she told me that. Yeah, so
Oh, so you're not hurt? Not nothing. You feel anything?
No.
All right.
Not
Okay.
really, not really.
All right, then you know how it goes. Then shout out to Mojito in the building. Yo, we got Tehuti in the building. It's about to turn up, man. We getting crazy. Tehuti over there getting ready. I know we're going to go on a nice build, bro. We're going to go on a nice build. We over here talking to Rasul, trying to see what happened because at the beginning it sounded like it was kind of sad. You was trying to figure something out, but now it seems like
I'm good. I'm good.
You got everything worked out.
Yeah.
So you just attack and it doesn't work. You just pull back and you blame it on her. Hey, that's a method. I see what you said.
That's not what it. You're taking
That's
it.
what I'm getting at. Okay.
You're
How
taking it
you-
the wrong way. It sounds like that, but
Yeah.
that's not how it is.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
Do you
So-
want to see it that way? You know, it's like it's almost like
when I
us,
said the
you know.
attack,
Right.
what I was referring to was
And the snatch. What's about that part when you sit down and grab
well,
them?
I'll explain that. Yeah, all right. So
almost
when
like
you
a
get the
right
number,
hook.
every man knows that when you get the number, it's like, all right, I got the number. You know what I mean? If you get the DM from Instagram or whatever, like, all right. Now, say, okay, I can get
Do you
in.
want this chick back, or do you?
Nah, I
you
mean,
just
you
get
know, if she hits me up or whatever, and she
Do you
wants
think
to go,
she's coming back to you, or what?
Nah, I don't
Till you come
think.
back
I don't
to
think she's
me.
gonna come back to me like a relationship, but I think she would. I think she would hit me up
No.
for a wonderful night.
Oh, doom.
Yeah,
You spend the
a
night.
wonderful night with the God Heru. You know what I mean? A blissful night with the God Heru, Rasul Allah 7. I think she's definitely gonna call for that. Cause we had some wonderful nights.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Not to go into detail.
you already went into details. I mean, yeah, you already said that.
Somebody said the attack. Yeah, the attack. You know, the attack is only when we see the woman, and we see her. And
So
we're
we
gonna
learn from-
always a
Subdue.
guy. Well, you know,
Push.
I like nice looking women. I've always see the chick like it's a girl that live in my apartment building.
Force attack.
I holler at her every day.
Corner.
I holler at her every day, and you know she turns me down every. You know, I mean, she says that she don't want to rock with me because we live in the same building. You know what I mean? She ain't trying to holler at me. So
What happened?
there's a girl
Sorry,
in my
y'all.
building.
Let's get the tea ceremony started.
You know, there's a girl in my building. Bad Joan, bad. This Joan is bad, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I seen her when I was first moving in, and I was like, dang, this motherfucker right here is a bad motherfucker. And I see her all the time. So I'll be trying to holler at her all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, she turns me down every time, but she's going to give in eventually.
so you got what we call his style? The corner. It's called almost like you
Virgo.
You just keep pushing it till eventually they give in. You know what I'm saying? Then you
Yeah,
grab
they'll
the
give in.
arms.
Because, you know, I'm a handsome guy.
Right,
And
right.
you see me all the time in the building, and I see you.
Right.
And you
gotta
smiling at me and all that. I got your ass already.
Right.
You just trying to resist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't think that's just here?
What? What you talking about?
What you're thinking? You think that's just what she thinking? I got it. She's
No.
confidence, though. Good
No, well, I gotta be confident. I'm very
Yeah,
confident,
yeah,
but
good confidence.
nah, I wouldn't say she's thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Right.
No, she's not. But
Eventually,
I'm thinking,
if you keep doing it,
thinking as
projecting it.
I'm projecting the reality of it, and I'm saying, yeah, I'm gonna get that chick. That I want her, and if she could resist me every time, I'm gonna keep going and going and going because I'm a nice looking brother.
Let me ask you
I don't
this.
got a lot of money and all that, but I'm a handsome brother for my age. You know, I'm very, very confident, yo. Especially when it comes to women, yo. I go all the way in. If I find something, I'm like, yo, you know, especially you live in the same building.
Right.
It's over. I'm just, unless you got a boyfriend or something like that.
Right.
I'm gonna holler at you.
So how long you been hollering at her?
The one jump.
Yeah.
And I don't see her all the time, but when I do see her, I be always holler. all
How
the
long?
time. No, we have a good conversation. Yeah.
So
we-
I
we get-
I
get a
asked you how
smile.
long.
We mean how long? We mean.
How long have you been hollering at her?
Oh.
Dates, time, figures.
Man, probably since y'all gonna last. Probably since I moved in there, yo.
When is that?
That was like, last year. Last year of kind of like.
Oh, okay.
like,
so you've been stalking this chick for a year.
I ain't stalking her, yo. She lives in the fucking same building. Like,
I'm just
I'll
trying to
see her
bring it to the
sometime.
whole-
I'll see her
Right.
sometime, yo.
Right. It's taking a year for this, but sooner or later, well, I'll tell you this: you give it a couple of more months, you never know with that type of brain power.
I'm gonna
you
get
got.
her. I'm gonna get her, yo.
Exactly.
Watch.
And
I already
I'm
know.
not. I'm not one going. I'm
I
not going
already
to tell
know.
you that it's not going to happen.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? But it's been a year, and you continue. If you stick to it, it eventually happens.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Cause look what happened with the one John.
The married lady that dumped you. Which one? Well, you know what you.
Come on, why
you know
you
what you
gotta
did do?
play me out like
No,
that?
you know what you did do.
You don't do it. You don't
I
do that
know
to
what
me
you
like
did
that.
do. Well, it's the truth.
No,
You
she
gave
didn't
me
really
that-
dump me.
'cause
She
I'm here to
dumped-
help you.
Yo,
I'm here to try
listen,
to
listen.
see if we could get you a girl And
No. I can get my own girl. What I'm saying is,
see what the problem is if you can keep them. That's the thing.
well, I gotta find the right one.
In the chat room,
I be having a lot of wild Jones. I be dealing with a lot of wild Jones with
and
problems.
that may be the problem. Because if you deal with a lot of chicks with problems, that's probably it. And then someone said it might be a reflection. Yeah.
Nah, I don't got problems like these people.
Well, why you keep attracting? Sometimes when we
I think I picked the wrong chicks. Like, I'm gonna holler at the John over there, and I maybe should have hollered at the cashier.
The girl that's walking around like that, like holding the burner. Like,
no, not the burner.
But what is it that attracts you to them? Like something.
Oh, you talking about like Hafiza? Hafiza was a Muslim sister. She if Hafiza walked in here, she'd look like the most beautiful sister of all time. Like she'd be garbed in a natural, in a traditional garb.
Right.
Butler newbie, whatever, walk through here.
Oh, so she could
and she'd look like a goddess.
Right.
But behind closed doors, she's a stone cold street nigga. That's how Hafiza was. So everybody liked my girl, yo. Oh, she's so beautiful. And I used to be like, yeah, this motherfucker crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, behind closed doors.
She get it in after 9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go to sleep, she out there getting that money. And on the wild side.
You know what I mean?
Starting 107. Frank read alert.
Okay, you should be on.
Are we back, yo? Reboot. He said video's not playing.
We'll give him a second because it's a delay.
Oh.
Okay, y'all back.
All right. Yo,
back,
come back
back
in the building, yo. Sorry, soon as Tehuti came in here, everything blacked out. You took all the energy and you put it inside of his computer. So we back, yo. Come back in the building. We have coming to the stage right now is none other than Tehuti. Back up to 149 that quick. Yeah, coming back in the building. Yeah, exactly. Make sure y'all hit that super chat, yo.
You want me to shoot right here?
Yo, come back in the building, yo. All right, y'all. Get y'all books ready. Get y'all let's get some. Yeah, we got the tea coming. Get y'all
Am I in the frame?
Yeah, you're in the front.
Stranger, what up? Rasul, respect for putting it out there. Yeah, that was real. Just to put it takes a lot of heart to put up there. Somebody, Triple JC, said Tehuti killed all the energy. Down on the internet, they said you brought all the power with you. You know, every time this brother come, I don't know when you're doing magic or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? You come in, the lights come out, then they go on. You know what I'm saying? That's straight ill, man. That's straight ill. That's
AD.
back
Could you
to
plug it
261.
in? Plug it into?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, back to 61. Good. We're gonna get it to 500.
And then go ahead and move a few things so that you
600.
Yeah.
Make sure I hit that super chat, man. Tell them we up in the building, man. Soon we're gonna have soon we're gonna have Spectre Deck, man. Shout out to Deck.
Oh, he's calling in today?
Nah, not today.
Okay.
Spectre Deck, yeah. Roman Tomically, Socrates, philosophies, and high prophecies. That's the lyricist right there. Deck. Yeah.
Oh man, the memories.
Yeah, Deck.
You can move your laptop a little bit more.
Okay.
Or you can angle it towards yourself too. Other way. Towards you. Yeah.
Shout out
You can
to
pull it up. Yeah.
Okay.
You can pull it back a little
Santana too. Been practicing my magic. Yeah, okay. Damn, it's going up quick, man. Come on, let's get it up there. 500 real quick.
All right.
All right, that's your highness.
You. Can you hear me?
Tehuti was good,
Yes,
bro.
sir. How you doing,
Yes,
bro?
I can't wait, man. I don't even know. Man, I can't wait to see what we go in today, bro.
Man. Oh boy.
I'm ready to get my mind tuned in, man, and open up these zones, man. These pockets of information, man. It's ready. I'm ready to go.
It's a lot.
You can actually push it back a little bit. If
Back
you want.
towards me?
No, like the top. Like pull it back. Come on, like that. Like
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yo.
That's good.
Could we do the tea ceremonies before we start?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
your cup right there.
This is yours.
Well, whatever one. You could use that one.
This one has tea in it.
Yeah.
You got another one? AD?
I mean, Shout out to Hanzo. Pen and pad is ready. They're getting ready. So we're gonna just bring in a little tea ceremony real quick. We're all gonna take a sip of tea before we go into this. It's gonna be great. For everybody home, I let Tehuti do the prayer or whatever. Or there you go. Nah, that's no spill. Hey, D, you doing
Isn't there a spill every show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I knock it down a little bit. Hey, D, are you doing Yeah, get you. Come on, man. It's a ceremony.
So you want me to say something for the?
Yeah.
Okay.
The day is hosted by Tehuti. He's gonna bring us into this tea ceremony for y'all home. Broad. Okay. Can I get one of those too? Yeah. I need some water. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be cool.
Oh, okay. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's some ice.
Okay, everybody, peace. I'm gonna away from the computer just in case. We're gonna cheers?
Yeah, cheers.
Good. Cheers.
Everybody home, cheers, man.
I want to say, just to start this off, Anki Ma'at un MS. That is, I live in Ma'at and I exist within her. And I want to start this show off with that. We may be talking more about female energy, sex magic. That seems to be what a lot of people want to talk about, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
That's it.
Cheers.
That's exactly where we at right now. Boom. Peace.
Okay. All right.
Very good.
This weekend, energy blessing. We got a
good.
super chat. We have a super chat already.
Bring it down.
Yeah, the yellow one.
Goon.
I discovered and binged the pod this weekend. The energy is a blessing, invigorating. Thank you, Bing. That's what we're here to do. Bring I can't speak. Invigorating energy to to everybody, and to discuss and bring up the vibrations and discuss higher levels of information and talk about whatever may come up. Thank you, everybody, again for having me here. For those who have not seen me before, my name is Tehuti Amenhotep Ra. My name is at the bottom of the screen, and my contact information. For those who hear me teach today or discuss or build and want to contact me, I'm not really much into friend requests, but you can contact me by sending me a message. It may take a few days for me to answer, but still send it. Be patient, and we can discuss further questions and more about what I teach and even some literature that I have. So let's talk, fellas. I see you have the notepad out.
Yeah, I got my pad, man.
The notepad out, ready to take notes.
Yeah, man.
This is
I said
good.
we're gonna have you.
This is good.
Yeah, going back, man. So
This is good.
right now, what we was talking on is what you was talking about, sex magic. It was like it was going into that type of vibe and stuff like this.
Okay.
Rasul said he had
Peace
some of
to,
the greatest sex in his life. Last week.
I see. Yes, please talk about. Sonia Reddit says, please talk about sex magic.
You just threw that out there, huh? I did say that, dog. I had another John though. In
I don't have
Miami.
I don't have an IG. I have the Facebook that you see. There is an IG with my name on it, but it's not. People send me. It's not me. I had an IG. My IG seemed to have disappeared, and now I just do Facebook. But there's another IG with my name on it somehow. But that is not me. I'm gonna check it out and see how that even came into existence. But Facebook is the way to contact me directly.
Shout out to Danny Salinas again. Don't forget to play As It Was Written by Rasul.
I don't think I have a song called that.
Is that you, Rasul?
Is there super
Spelled my name
chats?
wrong.
Don't. Rasul. No, Rasul.
Rasul.
Don't forget to
Pimp
play.
Jim said, if Priest taking notes, I got to find a pad. Yeah,
Turn
find a
this
pad,
down so
man. It
nobody
should be
calls.
nice.
Nobody calls while
Got 3 books. 3 books.
Okay.
Jody said Demons right on TV track.
Demons right on TV track.
That's a song.
It is.
Okay. All right. So what were we talking about? What was going on? Rasul was talking about his.
We ain't talking about me. They asked about sex magic.
You guys were talking about sex magic. That's what were you guys talking about before I came in?
We just talking about with little situation that I had. That's between me and Priest, but you can go into whatever you want to go into. Don't make me a part of your build.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I'm just walking. I don't know what's happening.
It ain't really. I mean, you aren't. I mean, what you want to talk about? You know, I got the way I deal with women, and you got the way you deal with women.
Going to the sex magic, brother.
Yeah,
we was
you
on
wanna
that
go into the
zone.
sex
Yeah,
magic.
we was on the sex magic.
Who we gonna talk? I mean,
We need to start talking about this stuff.
Hey,
'cause
listen,
it
I had a
gotta
great
come out.
time with that. With I can, she's still one of my ladies. In my opinion, she's just going through some stuff. Okay, so when a woman get with me, I already let them know I'm the supreme natir. I'm the God in the flesh. You God, but we all God. I'm the teacher. That's what I do. I teach them about who they are. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you do that too, Tehuti. You got 3 wives.
But you
got 3 wives, man. Go into that.
Going to the.
What's that
the
like?
thing is, how do you keep them?
How do you keep?
Yeah. How do you keep?
Listen,
keep the chick?
I just told you that, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, listen, brother. I just keep getting bad women. You just told me that. I just keep picking. I can admit to that, right, Tootie?
Okay.
I mean, I pick bad women. I don't.
So that's a reflection of the women or you?
No. It's called bad choices.
Bad choices.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, exactly. I'm here. I'm with it. I'm
I made a bad choice.
Stir it up. And what could we do to help those choices? Wow, we got a feedback. I got a feedback. What could we do?
Yes.
Maybe we need some type of sex magic. What could we do? You need some type of magic to keep these chicks.
No. I don't need no magic, yo.
What do
I
you
think
do?
the magic comes in the bedroom. That's where the magic starts.
But they keep leaving.
Nah, they got problems. It's not the sex, it's the problems. Like, there's the problems that they have. Oh, I think I'm gonna just deal with my kids.
See, it's always
And,
something up here. Yeah, why is that? Why is that?
I gotta get with somebody that don't have no problems.
We got a feedback, AD.
Yeah, right. Go ahead and hit the mute button
On what?
on the StreamYard.
Oh, okay. I don't even The mute is on. I don't even have the stream on yet. I don't even have.
I got you right here.
Huh, okay. It says add to stream, so let me add you. I just added you.
There you go.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah,
So
there
it
we
should
go. There
be,
we go.
All set.
Are you still hearing any? Mute. Are you still hearing any feedback?
Yo,
No.
no.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Somebody said Charles said Rasul's too possessive.
Nah, I'm not possessive.
Could that be
yo.
it?
That's not that's not possessive at all. You know what I mean? Oh, you about to. Oh, you about.
Ooh, it's
oh,
about
you-
to get
oh,
heavy.
you about to do it, right?
Woo.
That's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see.
Before we
We've
go
been
into-
waiting for that. I was glad you. Now I think I'm starting to like you, yo.
Yeah, that was heavy.
But yo,
I think we
Listen,
got another
listen,
deeper
this-
subject
this-
with that one.
this is a whole nother level. But at the end, listen
that?
to me.
The
Listen to me.
pizza
Can I
Earth?
say this?
Huh?
The Pizza Earth.
Yes. That
My
was
whole thing
hard.
is, I don't want.
Here
can
we
I-
go with
can
the
I-
flat
can I
Earth.
say this? Can I
Make
say
sure
this?
you hit that super chat. Tell
Can I
us about
say?
to
Can
go
I
down
say?
here.
Can I say one thing? Because I don't want you
Oh,
guys,
man, where should we
and I don't want
start?
anybody watching this platform or this program to think that Rasul is he's possessive. He's this tyrant guy. The girls get with me and they're like, oh, you shut up and you go over there. Then that's not how I am in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? The whole concept of like, you know, that look at priest. Like,
Well,
the
I'm
whole,
just-
you know, the whole.
I'm not saying you-
listen. You know that whole thing.
You shouldn't worry about what people
listen.
think.
No, I don't.
If
but
you know that
I'm
you all
explaining
right, then
myself.
you good,
Hold on,
yeah.
I'm explaining. You know that whole thing when I did that.
Never explain yourself,
What I
Jedi.
mean by the grip, the grip of the lion's.
Now, let me see that grip again.
I'm just gripping the woman, and I'm saying that you with me.
Right. Let me see how you grip her.
Like, you know,
Is that the neck or the waist? What's going on here?
yeah.
Was that the back of her hair? Or
No, it's
what-
not the back of the hair. It's not the waist.
You
Well,
with
maybe
me,
it might
woman.
be the waist.
Right.
It might be the waist. I do that sometimes.
Should be hair.
But I don't want to do that. If I do that, she might smack me in my face. or
Not if
something
it's
like
your
that.
girl.
You know what I'm saying? like, yo, you know, all I'm saying is, yo,
Your girl
listen.
gonna smack you in the face for grabbing the butt.
Well, no,
gangster.
not the first time you get with her. You don't
Hafiza
just want
man
to grab her
did that.
ass and shit.
Yeah.
Now, Hafiza grabbed my ass.
Oh damn.
That's how crazy she was.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? She was all on me. Yeah, she was a wild.
Little short.
Yeah, she was a
Hafiza's
wild
little
joint.
gangster. Yeah.
Yeah, she was wild. She wanted it. She wanted it. And she
Yeah.
wanted it bad.
She smacked you in the ass.
No, she ain't do that. But she would just come up to me and do certain things to me. Like I see her on the street. That you know what I mean? She was trying to will me in. She was real aggressive sexually.
Oh, okay. Oh, she wanted to
I
have it in
could
the
have
street.
I could have took her around the corner and knocked her off in the alley. That's how she was.
But God, damn, she was no joke.
Yeah, she's the type
She
of
like
chick
she
to
was
come
backed
to your,
up, or
she's
she-
the type of
the
chick that
pie?
come to your job. If you was the manager at fucking McDonald's, you could take her in the back of McDonald's and tear it up, and then she'd leave.
Ooh.
That's the type of girl she was,
Yeah,
yo.
what this-
Okay.
That's the type of shit. That's the type of chick she was, man. You
that's
ain't
a
never been with them
perfect-
type of Johns.
yeah,
I'm not
perfect
saying that you know.
Segue into.
You know, hey, I'm just telling you how she was, yo.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Let's.
She was wild.
Okay. All right.
Wings to the alley cat.
I'm just keeping it
Okay,
real.
let
Women
me-
that's like that though.
Let me. Let's share the screen. Let's get into some.
Yo, Priest, you know.
I don't say it
Hey,
either.
man.
I'm loving it. I'm loving
I'm
it,
trying to tell
man.
you, yo.
Earth is a circle, not a sphere. Okay, we're gonna get she's about to go down. I know. Hey, so I'll just repeat the chat. People in the chat.
Okay.
Where you at? In the front, in the
So
back.
We're gonna. A lot of people look at the Kemetic imagery, and when they see the Kemetic imagery, they see see deities like men. They see deities with their penis erected. Go ahead and pull up something here. Okay.
Hold on.
So a lot of times when people, a lot of religious people, when they go into studying, looking at Kemet, they look at Kemet and they see the sexuality that's freely displayed in Kemet. There was nothing withheld when it came to sexuality. Sexuality was actually a part of the Kemetic spirituality. It was a part of life because it is the sexuality, the sex act that actually generates an energy called organ that actually hovers over two people like a cloud when they're being intimate and waits for and generates when orgasm takes place. So when you look at these images here of men, this is the deity Min. And what you see is you see a phallus and it's erected and it's extremely large. This makes religious people feel uncomfortable because we were taught through Western civilization that there are private parts that shouldn't be seen, private parts that are they associate these with things like dirty and things that are bad. When in actuality, these are the tools of creation. This is where we all came from. The deity Min meant firm. The word Min meant firm and established. But I just wanted to show this to get into some scientific aspects of a man who actually studied this, and on the European side, his name is Wilhelm Reich. And Wilhelm Reich actually studied this. He was eventually killed for this, and his papers were burnt. Only his students had existing papers that were remnants of his full body of work, and they put out books breaking down the power and purpose of orgasm. A lot of people say this word orgasm and they don't even know what the word means. We're going to get into this. So let's get into a study that was done on the brain. And there was a study that was done at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands, where people were injected with radioactive oxygen tracer, then stimulated to orgasm. Blood flowed and is measured in different parts of the brain. So as they were stimulated to orgasm, the university studied how the blood flowed into different parts of the brain. Now, during the male orgasm, what they found is blood rushes to the top of the brain stem, and this area is called the reptilian brain. It's actually the oldest part of our brain, and it's responsible for the fight or flight aspects of our life. It is the life and death decision maker, or the fight or flight aspect of survival. It's the oldest part of the brain. The area releases what's called dopamine, which actually releases advance of sex. It releases in the advance of sex and food. This is one of the reasons why we moan when we're having sex, and we also moan when we're having food. We look forward to food as we look forward to sex, because food was our natural original aspect of survival, and sex was our original aspect of survival. Both dealt with what's called our biological imperative. So that's why food and sex is always usually associated, and sometimes people bring food into the bedroom and into their sexual act for these reasons, because it actually stimulates a double dose of dopamine.
So it's like the strawberries. When they put the strawberries with the whipped cream on your girl's stomach, you eat it, you lick it off.
And when a girl
eats, that's what that's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched the Killah Priest.
Syrup. I've seen guys pull syrup on their women and lick it off. That's what that's about?
Yes, I watched the Killah Priest podcast, an early one, and there was a woman that came on, and she was a stripper, and she was eating a banana. And all she was doing was eating the banana. But,
Shiana banana.
Yeah, you talking about,
right,
you talking about
because,
Shiana, yo.
But we automatically associated it with...
Well, fellatio.
Right.
Yeah,
So
fellatio, right?
Food and sexuality stimulate the same part of the brain, which activates dopamine, which actually releases in advance of food. It's an anticipation chemical. It's the nervous feeling that you get before you're going to have sexual act. It's the excited feeling and the nervous feeling. It's anxious. Anxious is the root word of anxiety. Okay, so it releases an addictive chemical. This is why people are addicted to food, and they're also addicted to sexuality.
Who's that?
Millions of people are addicted to food, and millions of people are addicted to sexuality. It controls them. It's because of this dopamine chemical. It generates the addictive, and it's comparable to they found when they did tests that it's comparable to the effect of heroin.
Wow.
Really?
The dopamine in the brain is similar to
So sex is like busting a nut is almost like a heroin feeling.
Well, yes, because it's actually the closest thing to death that you're gonna feel. But we're gonna get to that. Death is actually.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Death is the final orgasm.
Busting a nut is a motherfucker. When you release the force of energy. Yeah, you say it's close to death.
Yeah, it's the closest thing to death. So the blood flows away from the areas of the brain.
That's kind of weird, though.
Yeah. So the blood flows away from the areas of the brain that deal with anxiety, right? The amygdala, part of the brain. So the blood flows away from the brain, and therefore you feel better, because as the blood flows away from the areas of the brain that deal with anxiety, you start to relax. Especially after an orgasm, you feel very relaxed after this.
That is true.
After this orgasm. Now in women, this explains why women behave much differently during the sexual act and afterwards than men. So in women, a deactivation of anxiety and alertness, even to the point of unconsciousness, takes place. Okay, in women, they have the pag-periaqueductal, and the pag-periaqueductal is activated as a pain suppressant. Okay, now the reason why the pag-periaqueductal is activated as a pain suppressant is because when we were in a closer animalistic state before evolution, sex was actually a very rough, aggressive. It's still sometimes rough and aggressive, but it was very rough and aggressive. And some animals have spikes on their penis.
Say that again. Hold up.
Say
that again.
Some animals have spikes on their penis. Some dogs, some goats, cats have spikes on their penis in order to hold hold the penis in the vagina because the woman is actually trying to escape. If you actually hear
You talking about like canines and like
the
like
canines,
dogs and
cats, yeah.
and-
If you actually
you
listen
talking
to
about tigers.
animals, yes, and if you listen to and the male has to hold the back of the female and bite her neck and hold her in place. If you listen to
gotta
cats
show
have
this.
sex, it actually sounds like they're dying. If anybody's ever had cats,
Yes, I heard that.
and it sounds like they're dying. So this is the point before intimacy, before we had the close relationship, loving relationship that we had. So a woman actually had to have this pag periaqueductal because when you have sex with a woman, the difference is when she loses her virginity, she has a hymen that breaks. When a man loses his virginity, nothing breaks. When a man enters a woman and the woman is a virgin, her vagina is very small. His penis, he could be anything from Pee Wee Herman to Mandingo. And whatever size that penis is that's entering, so she has to have the pag periaqueductal part of the brain that actually is a pain suppressant, which suppresses the pain so that the penis can enter in, especially in original evolution or animals that didn't much get aroused. So right now, women due to dopamine, they get aroused and they get moist, right? But if you're in a state of survival and you're out in the wild, a lot of women they didn't get moist.
No
and
sweet
a lot
love.
of animals, there was no sweet kissing, foreplay, there was none of that. So she had to originally go through the pain of the penis entering. So so what happens is because of this pain suppressant, women through natural sex magic began to adapt to more aggressive acts that stimulated them. Some women like to be held by the neck. Some women like their hair pulled, and and they can't explain why. It's because of the pag periaqueductal area of the brain, which is actually a pain suppressant,
Ooh, this is heavy.
which
You
causes the
you
endorphins.
Hold on, you got any articles for that?
Yes.
You can pull up, brother.
Yeah, yes, it's all coming in
And
sequence.
can you please pull up the?
Hold on, let him finish. He was just saying something. Hold on, let me finish.
Well, you know.
So the grabbing of the hair reminded the female of when the male took that type of control. The grabbing of the neck, all these things that are associated with violence and death, because you're actually bringing something back into this world. You're actually creating something. You're manifesting the power of organ energy. And the woman was familiar with that pain. And so she started, due to this pag periaqueductal and the endorphins, she started associating the pain with the pleasure. So a lot of women start associating the pain with the pleasure, whereas the male doesn't want his butt smacked. The male doesn't want his certain things that happen to a woman. The male doesn't seek that, but the woman. This is why we have to understand how evolution takes place. And once you understand how evolution takes place, then you can truly understand how sexuality came to be, and then you can understand where the magic is evolved. But inside of this pag periaqueductal, it contains oxytocin. Oxytocin receptors connected to the orbital frontal cortex is activated by a pleasant visual, tactile, olfactory stimuli, maternal connective qualities, which is why women latch on and are more emotional and connected. So women are more, due to this
Science.
oxytocin, the woman gets attached to the more things that she touches and she strokes. So she has to have this, and the male doesn't have to have this because of the fact that the way that we were created by the Anunnaki, and the way that well, we don't get into that, but the way that we were, the way that we evolved,
Yeah.
the way that we evolved, the baby has to stay inside of the woman and communicate with her back and forth for 9 to 10 months. When the baby comes out, the woman is the first to hold the child, and the child goes immediately to the breast, while the mother is stroking her and making that connectivity. At this time, the man is out hunting. The man is out fighting a lion, fighting a bull, trying to catch a lamb, trying to fight an alligator. He's out there, so he has to become more detached. And this evolved into men becoming more detached than women. Why a lot of women and men wonder, why am I so attached to this man? It's a part of sex magic as well, because what happens at outside of the oxytocin, right, which is the natural chemical inside of the woman that has her tactiles associate her with lovingness and associative energy. Every time a man has sex, he has a pre-sperm. Now, what is a sperm's purpose? What is the purpose of the sperm? The sperm has one purpose, and that is to latch itself onto something, to send its DNA into something in order to create life. So what happens is when a man and a woman have sex, the man is the invasive. He's the intruder. He's the one that comes in. All of his body parts, his sexual body parts, are external. The balls come out. The penis comes out. The women's are internal. So she has to open up herself more and become more attached to invite him in. But what happens is that every time when you have sexuality, the sperm latches on if it touches different parts, because people ejaculate while they're having sex on different parts of the body. So while the sperm touches different parts, it latches on to the woman and actually slowly starts to change her DNA. You'll find that some couples, after they've been together for 20, 30 years, you'll say, those couples are starting to look alike. They're starting to talk alike. How come they look like brother and sister?
Wow.
Because the woman is, because of the oxytocin and because of this power of sperm, the woman's DNA, whether she has a baby or not, starts to morph and change into the male. One of the reasons why women are so emotionally imbalanced is because due to this unfortunate situation, they have a lot of relationships with different males, thus receiving different energies,
Different DNAs.
different DNAs, which carry millions of spirits.
Now, this includes if they, all joking aside, if they swallow or if they take in the sperm of the man, right?
That makes it even more powerful. If they actually intake the sperm, but even if it lands on their skin, if they rub it in, if anything,
Wow.
The way you said it, good.
Yeah.
I couldn't let that slide through. It was just too
Yeah.
smooth the way you said it.
I mean,
If they swallow. Go ahead.
it's common talk with these
talk.
ladies.
Yeah,
you know?
grown
It's
talk.
good, it's good communication at the end of the day.
right? So
exactly.
what happens is the sperm wants to latch onto something,
Right,
and then in turn, it's that thing that it latches on into itself.
right.
So as the woman goes out and has relationships with different males, it's different spirit energies latching onto her, latching onto her flower, making her become him and him and him.
It's not
Well,
good.
wouldn't you
This is
say
one
that
of
the
the- and this
women
is
got
one of
to?
the-
Don't you
one-
think the women got to figure it out? Because now you going into like, the woman should understand her temple and her body.
Absolutely.
So
This is-
hold on. So you bringing down a lot of stuff, and I agree with you. So it's like it's really the woman's responsibility to protect the temple. So it's kind of
yes.
like they make irrational decisions a lot of the times.
Well,
They're picking the wrong guy to mate with.
with that because of
Yeah.
because of the standards. The standards. So this is one of the reasons why in Kemet in ancient cultures, pre Alexander the Great, in ancient cultures, you have over 81% of the world is polygamous with the male and multiple women, because we understood that science. The woman was not designed to receive multiple energies from men. She receives that and she becomes like the man and becomes like the other man and becomes like the other man and becomes like the other man. The male was designed to become more detached. So he goes out and does the hunting. She's with the child. The child is attached to her breast. The child is the first thing the child knows is her. He could go out, and every time he goes out, psychologically, he has to be prepared to die. So he has to become more detached, because if he's super
That's heavy.
attached while he's out hunting, that 1 second of distraction could cause that bear to swipe his face off. So he has to become more detached. But we've took the detachedness and through the matrix now, families have completely separated. So the oxytocin is what is injected to induce contractions in labor. So the same oxytocin is injected, and this is why biting and hair pulling becomes pleasure, and facial expressions in sex and pain expressions are very similar. So if you look at this image here, okay, the face that the woman is making, you can't tell if she's in pleasure or pain because it's very similar, right? Now the anterior cortex and the cingulate cortex light up in response to pleasure and pain. So the same areas in the woman, the same areas that light up for pleasure, also light up for pain. Now this takes us into the purpose of the orgasm.
Wow. Okay. Woo. It's getting heavy, yo.
Okay,
Hit that
so-
super chat and them likes. Tell them
Yes,
we about to go in.
everybody-
It's grown
everybody.
folks. Shout out to Rick James and Tina Marine. Pleasure and pain. And pleasure.
Joy.
Yeah.
Right. So
Pleasure.
So, yes, people, please hit the super chat, send in questions. Please support this podcast. This is, when I met Priest, he knows me through. I have a history of debating, teaching. I've been doing this since about 1994. I'm teaching all across America, throughout Canada, and I've been and seen a lot of places. I've been and seen a lot of podcasts, different internet, different people. I know different people, and this by far, this is the best podcast.
Thank you, brother.
This is the
Thank
best. So
Thank
you guys,
so
if you
much,
could
man. Thank you.
support the podcast, send in your super chats, whether you have a question or not. Just support this because you
podcast.
yes, you can't.
Glad you like the podcast.
Yes, you can't get this. You can't get this on any other podcast.
That's real. We're getting real right now.
You know. So now what happens is you have the orgasm, which is orgon, and org, which is the gathering of energy and the gathering of information, right? The gathering of information is to organize.
Organized.
So you're pulling information from the ethers and pulling it into the physical realm and organizing it. And when it has that explosion, that's the orgasm.
That's crazy.
Peace to I can't even say that name.
The P1.
Maybe Pisces God? Oh, the Pisces God.
Yeah, the Pisces.
The Pisces God. The
Yeah.
Pisces God. Okay, peace to the Pisces God. We're gonna get to that. Let me go. So the orgasm.
Go to the side. Yeah.
We have to understand. I just broke this down to one of my goddesses
hard.
and
No pun intended. This is hard.
Yeah.
This is real. This is-
and one of my sons. I just broke this down that everything in existence has an ebb and flow. You breathe in oxygen, you breathe out carbon dioxide. The trees do the same. There are different polarities. It's the as above, so below, or the ebb and flow that you have to have a back and forth, right? So when you take in energy, it has to be released. On the most physical plane of understanding, you take in food, and you assimilate, and then you defecate. You have to. If you don't defecate, you die.
Right.
So if you don't eat, you die. And if you don't defecate, you die. And if you don't digest, you die. So it's a constant flow. And then the defecation becomes the fertilization so the trees can grow so that you can breathe again.
Ebony.
So even the defecation is life. Poop is life. So all of that is a part of an ecosystem, and you need it. This is why
Real talk.
if I go like this, watch, put out your finger, Killer Priest. Tell me when you feel the pain.
Yeah, I felt it.
You felt it?
Yeah.
And if I kept it there long enough, what would you eventually do?
Yes.
But if you kept it there, what would come out your mouth?
Oh shit.
Right.
Yeah.
How come? Why do you have to say that?
Releasing. Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
the response is the release.
You have to release. There has to
Wow,
be
that was pain and pleasure.
you take in the energy, information, you take it in, and when it climaxes, it has to come out of you.
That was cold as ice.
It has to come out of you. This is why we make noise when we're in pain, and you make noise when you're having sex. But who makes more noise when they're having sex, the man or the woman?
The female.
Right. The female makes more noise.
Now,
right?
the men also feel oxytocin too, right?
Man have small traces, yes, but female has it more. The man has to have it.
And also when females want to cuddle, isn't that cuddling to create oxytocin?
That's exactly what it is, and it's coming from the oxytocin. It's the reason why they even want to cuddle, and it makes more as they're coming. As they're
Wow.
no, they're coming. As they're cuddling.
As they're cuddling.
As
yeah.
they're cuddling.
But you can be addicted to this oxytocin.
That's right, because you seek her oxytocin, and that cuddling is what you seek as a male. See, when a woman hugs you and cuddles you, it reminds you of your mother. It reminds you of your mother. One of the reasons why you want to put your head in a woman's breast. Some women who have massively large butts.
Yeah.
If you're with her, you want to just put your head
Right.
in the butt and just sit like that. Why? Why are you doing that? We can't. If you stop somebody dead in their tracks of doing that, and say, why are you doing that?
Right.
They don't know why they're doing that. The size
It's like
of
a pillow.
The size of the butt and the hips was the easier that a woman could have fertility, and the reason why we sought women that had large butts and hips. But let's get into this. And there's a super chat question. Sorry for those that I missed because there's lots of.
They're coming in now.
Yeah, there's a super chat question about having multiple partners.
Trouble Man said, "You hear that, ladies?
So-
It's on. Y'all better come in. This is some big."
The orgasm maintains an energy equilibrium by discharging excess biological energy that builds up naturally. You receive, now people don't know, you receive 2 billion bits of information per second. And then it's taken in through olfactory, smell, intellectual, etheric, mentally, emotional, electromagnetic energy. So when I broke down about 3 of these Killah priests ago, we're a quadrupolar magnet. We're constantly taking in energy, but as you're taking in energy, you have to release it. Right? So there has to be a discharge. This was discovered by Will Heimreit in the in today's world. I'll say today's world.
Oh, my, that's the T bolo.
Oh, that's that?
Yeah. It'll stop in a minute.
Okay. In today's world. Now what happens is if the discharge function if the discharge function distributed, this energy builds up without an adequate release, it stagnates and it creates neurological disorder. So the lack of sexuality is what's creating the neurological disorder, and this is one of the reasons why one of the first things religion had to do was control sex.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
they
that
had
to the
do
side.
to create the disorder.
Go ahead. I wanted.
Okay,
The other one we missed too was.
Yeah, there's like 2 we missed.
I'm saving them all. So
Save
don't
them all.
worry.
Save
We
them
can
all.
go to the super chats.
Don't worry,
later.
everybody who's paying for the super chats.
Right.
We're gonna get to them.
Yeah.
So that's what creates a neurological dysfunction, and why a lot of people are off balance because they feel uncomfortable when it comes to sexuality.
They're not ejaculating enough.
They're not ejaculating. They feel. First of all, they feel uncomfortable when they think about sex. So you can put your child in front of National Geographics, and 2 goats can have sex. Every child has seen this. 2 lions can have sex. 2 deers have, and on every single night, 2 alligators. But as soon as 2 people have sex, Bobby, cover your eyes. Tequila, cover your eyes.
Yeah, well, that comes from the lack. Hold on. That comes from the lack of just education about sex.
Of course.
Because
That's the
hold
whole
on though. You gotta teach about. You gotta kind of teach about. If I understand where you're coming from, but it's the lack of sexual education. Because you can show two animals having sex.
Let them finish building, brother.
But I'm just saying, though, you know what I mean? You can't just like it's a certain amount of like people have to be educated about it. Like if you show 2 humans having sex, a human be like, oh, if they never, it's a certain human beings a little bit more rational than animals, yo. So it has to be drawn out. Like you can't show a little kid sex in like 6th grade, yo. I would not show them that.
Right,
I could show them animals, but that comes down to your mom, your father. They have to be in your life. You should be.
Break that down.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you can't just show them. Come on, man.
The reason why we think like that is because of Western.
Hold on, though. But how would you teach your kids that? How would you teach your kids
we have
about
to do
sex?
one thing at a time. I can't.
Yeah, let them finish.
It's a little crazy, yo.
One thing at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I just showed you images to start this off of men with an erected penis, there's all types of images on the walls of Kemet of sexual acts, penises, vaginas, breasts in the open for the average Kemetian child who's just walking down the street in Kemet. He looks up at the temple.
Yeah, but that's not in this day and time. It's 2021, 21, man. How does that relate to this time? It's like,
okay. Let me first off.
I'm like, it's saying modern society.
We're not. I'm not pushing people to modern society.
Right.
You gonna look at that?
Yeah, I'm not pushing people. Your name isn't Rasul because of modern society.
Yeah, well, that's an Arabic word.
Right.
It's not modern society.
So are we here to push modern society?
Meaning,
so if we're here to push modern society, then listen, smoke up, get high, do what you want.
Well, putting a penis in somebody, a gigantic penis in somebody's face.
Jesus is our Lord and Savior. That's
come on, yo.
Modern society.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So again, I am not here to push modern society. Modern society. First of all, there is no modern.
Yo, hold on.
There is no modern. There is no modern society. Excuse me. Can I get the word?
Finish,
out?
brother.
Okay.
Finish.
So first off, to everybody, there is no modern society because in this society, down the street, there's a group of Jews that practice Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. They wear the hats. They wear the tassels.
Making a point.
Is that modern society? Now it's happening now.
No.
But it's not modern society. Right down the street is Chinatown.
Right.
Where you have Buddhists in the orange garb.
Right. Christmas. Even Christmas.
Right. So there is no one modern society. There's multiple societies going on and they all disagree. So when we say modern society, which one are we choosing? The Christian modern society?
Right.
The Jewish modern society? The Arabic modern society.
Right.
So we have to get, that's a part of the matrix. I want everybody to understand that when we say things like that, like it's 2020, this is modern society. There is no such thing as modern society. What you rap about in your songs is not modern society.
That is true.
Right? You and Anthrax have different lyrics.
That's right.
They have their, so there's more. What I am doing is I'm teaching people about how we thought prior to the Matrix.
Understood.
That's what I'm not here for. I don't even know which modern society we're even choosing.
Yeah,
so
I'm
because
just saying, hold on, though.
Tyler.
All
Okay, the LGBTQ. That's modern society.
Okay, yeah.
That's
hold on though. You looked at me. Hold on. He looked at me like I'm a dummy.
That's modern
First of
society.
all, you're showing.
In ancient
He took a shot at me. You see that?
But it's cool because you kept coming at him, bro.
I didn't take a shot at anybody.
Yeah, you did. You looked at me, bro.
But he'll never do this with Jordan Maxwell because he doesn't do this to white people.
No, okay.
He will never do this. There'll be no white. There'll be no white host.
You know what?
That is true, brother.
There'll be no white host. He'll never do this. He'll never do this to a white stripper. What white stripper? What white stripper?
Y'all hear that?
What white stripper does he do this to?
First of all, hold on though. Let me say
we got you on that one.
Hold on. Jordan Maxwell. Hold on though. Let me say this.
Does he agree
Jordan Maxwell, I agree. Hold on though.
Let's
Let me
not
say
yell.
this. I agreed not interrupt Jordan Maxwell.
Right.
That was from Killah Priest and my main man AD right here. So I decided. Hold on, no. Let me finish what I'm saying. So I decided not to intervene and let the old head.
So you would interrupt.
Yeah, when he said when he said that about Mansa Musa, when he said Mansa Musa had slaves, he's kind of wrong about that. He was kind of wrong about that. But hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying, bro.
No stripper gets interrupted.
Chill.
Hold on, though.
How many times
Hari
Hari gets screamed at here on the Killah Priest show? Let me ask the crowd. How many times does Hari get screamed at by Killah by Rasul?
Because you're a Dr. York student, bro.
And
if you come on this platform, you're going to get dogged. Yo.
You know what?
If you're going to stand up as being the greatest.
You gotta chill. No,
I'm just saying.
No, because because at this point it's like you just coming at him and he's not even coming at you, bro, and you just coming at him like
when
that.
When he
come back at you,
explaining
then
really
you
about,
gotta
he's not really explaining.
Well,
this is what I really wanted to say.
When Santos comes on,
he's making a good point.
What's the Italian guy's name?
When Santos comes on,
does he scream at
no, he
Santos?
doesn't do nothing.
No, well, you guys tell me not to say nothing, yo.
I'm too dark for the show.
Yeah, whatever.
That's messed
Get
up.
out of here with that.
That's messed up. So no, he got a point, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. We got Chuck Morgan coming on here.
Hold on.
You're about to be destroyed.
Yo, listen, brother. Listen,
you got Chuck Morgan coming.
Hold on, Sue. You gotta chill, Sue. You gotta chill.
I'm chill.
You gotta chill, bro, because you go too far.
One point I was gonna make. Can I make a point? And I'll say nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. Let me say something after this.
You want him to make a point, brother?
No, make me make a point. Let me make my last
ask
point.
this brother because he's up here speaking, bro. He's teaching.
I'm saying though, when you speaking about the point I was trying to make was when you went out,
exactly.
When you start speaking about, hold on though. But when you start speaking
making
about,
a point, brother. You never cut.
Come on,
you don't do it on the heart. You know what, Sue? You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Finish,
I'll come back with a blonde wig next week.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna
See?
work. You say whatever you want to say.
straight-
Everybody like
straight in my
Tehuti because
hair.
Tehuti ain't take his flows. He take his flows. Go ahead, no, that's real. Go ahead, no.
Okay, so anyways,
Go ahead.
back to information.
Exactly. Come on, let's go.
All right, so I don't even remember where we left off.
Where we at, AD?
Anyways, okay. Anyway, so there.
Females looking at the bodies. You know, modern society teaching us that we can't look at this back in the days.
Right. So what we have to understand first is that there's no such thing as time.
Right.
Time itself doesn't change mentalities. People and agendas change mentalities,
Real talk.
not time. That's the first step.
Drop that again, real slow.
Time doesn't change mentalities. People, agendas,
Right.
and evolution changes mentalities.
Yeah,
Okay, so while we're talking here on the Killah Pre-Show, there's people in the Congo right now that have absolutely no idea that there's a new world order. They have no idea who Bill Gates is. They've never heard of COVID. They've never heard of Jesus.
Right.
So time didn't change them.
Right.
But if the people, if westernized people go and invade those people in the Congo and enforce their religion and enforce their thoughts, that's when the people in the Congo change.
That's right.
This show, to my knowledge,
Right.
was about bringing people back to an essence and pure state of thought
That's what it's about.
prior to the toxins that were added
That's right.
by the invaders that came in and changed the way. We don't want to go the way of the invaders because then we could just turn this into a
Punk
we
show.
we just turn this into anything.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
What I'm doing is I'm showing people, what everybody here is doing, showing people how did we think. Now, in ancient times, did we hold children back from watching sexuality? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Ancient times only changed because an invader came in and introduced a new form of sexuality. The invader that came in had a mutated, warped version of sexuality. He associated sexuality with dirt. He associates sexuality with the letter X.
Break that down, brother. Break
So
that down.
when
Who are you talking about? Though?
when
Who are you talking about?
The invaders. You talking about
What
when
invaders?
the
Yeah,
people
from who?
came in,
Into
the
Kemet?
pilgrims.
Into Kemet or
so-
America?
both.
Okay,
So-
you want to relate
so
that
both.
to that? Come on, man.
So
All right.
now, when you
mad
when,
pseudo,
when,
yo.
when you think
Yo,
of
come on.
You are, yo. You mad pseudo.
when you think of
Yo, chill, bro.
I gotta come back with a blonde wig.
Okay.
But when
Say that.
we think of sexuality, right? We think of words like kinky.
Right.
Here's how the sex magic was played on a
Ooh.
particular race of people. Okay? So you have certain words that are keywords that trigger adrenocorticotropic, norepinephrine. It triggers an
You a dickhead.
anxiety within us. Okay? Certain words like kinky. So if your girl calls you over and says she wants you to come over and watch some kinky videos with you, right? What kind of videos are those? Is that Fred Flintstone or is that
I'm thinking sex.
sex videos? Kinky. If your girl calls you over and says, I want to have intercourse with you, what is it that she wants to do?
That's whack. And of course,
Intercourse.
yeah, she meant sex. Yeah.
Right. Okay, good. If your girl calls you and says, I want to sleep with you, what does that trigger in your mind?
That's cool. Yeah, sex.
Sex,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. These terminologies were added to a particular race of people to make them feel more uncomfortable about sexuality because they, brown skin, Kemetic, and other cultures, were open with their sexuality. So what they did is they took these words and they applied them to your particular race. So what do they call the texture of your hair?
It's kinky.
Kinky. What does the texture of your hair have to do with sex? When they say, I can't run this comb through my hair because it's too coarse. Inside the word coarse is intercourse. It's the same word. When you say, my hair is too, what's the word that starts with an N? Nappy.
Nappy, yeah.
Nappy. When you hear the word nappy, and when you look up the word nappy, you hear the word sleep in it. Sleep. Napping. Taking a nap. So there's nappy, there's kinky, and there's intercourse. Nappy hair, coarse hair, and kinky hair. These are words, and you're brown skin. So, of course, sex is dirty because dirt is brown. But who has sex in the dirt? Why would sex be associated with dirt? Sex has nothing to do with, but these are just subliminal words that are placed inside of people's minds.
Indeed.
Especially the people when they came across Kemetic people and ancient people, they saw that we had sexuality open. This sexuality was an open anxiety reliever, and we use sex magic and sexual energy to generate organ in order to create things and guide mentality. You can guide mentality in directions through sexual acts. So what they had to do was attack the sexual act by first of all calling it a word that associates with a number that you think is negative.
Yeah.
What's the number of the beast?
6. 6.
What's the where do you think the word sex comes from? 6.
6. Tell you. Yep.
Sex is 6.
Yep.
6 is hex. Hex is hexagon. It comes from Heka, which means a magical spell. When they say I want to put a hex on you, when you look up hex, it is the number 6. Hex. It means to grab something or to be powerful. It created the word hook. Right? So now what happens?
That's real talk, though.
When they did the study, they found
That's
out
real talk.
that is very real talk. So it's us portraying the mentality of another group of people and how they visualize sexuality, and then we're giving that to our children, so that our children are now confused about what sexuality is. What's happening in our brain when our children watch any kind of sex act? We feel slightly ashamed because we think that they're looking at what we do in the bedroom. Watching two people have sex, they're going to say, "Mommy and Daddy, is this what you do?" So what they did is they took sexuality away from humans and put it back on animals and gave it the 2 B's. Remember, the B's the number 13. So when they teach you about sex, they teach you about the birds and the bees. The 2 B's again, and bees are number 13. That's the birds and the bees. But bees nor birds have sex like people.
I always wanted that.
Bees have one
I
queen.
always wanted that.
Bees nor birds have sex with people. Have sex like people. Watch a bird and bees have sex. They don't have sex like people. So I was teaching about how I was teaching your child about human sex, the birds and the bees. This is all psychological brainwash and hypnosis.
Wow. And I've never heard the story.
And you teach children how humans have sex by teaching them how humans have sex. And teaching them what the energy actually is, so they don't go out there and try to discover something on their own and end up in bad situations because they don't even understand what sexuality is. So when they did this study, they had an amplifier tube and a cathode grid. And when they did the study, they found that there was a change at the skin surface directly related to the pleasure or anxiety. So there was energy on the skin surface that was generated the more sexual somebody got, and the more that they had orgasms. Okay.
Look where we at.
We're gonna get to 600.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to 600.
Sex.
So this is how the charge would look. So they took images of the charge, and the charge would increase during feelings of pleasure, and the charge would decrease during feelings of displeasure. So if you have what's called the raw.
Break that down one more time. Go ahead.
So when they analyzed the charge, it's called the bion charge. It was the bions that were surrounding the body that passed the peripheral of the skin. When the body was in physical pleasure and the mind was in pleasure, the charges would increase. Now, if you visualize energy around you. Okay, it's called Ra, but they took it and they made the word aura. Aura is from Ra because Ra was said 2 ways, which was R and also Ra. It was just a mouth symbol, but you could put a vowel sound before it or after it. So sometimes you could say it R or you could say it Ra.
So aura.
So it became aura, and aura now became a light energy around your body. And everybody in meditation and everybody in spirituality, their focus is relax, breathe, and expand your light energy. Because remember, the last time I was here, I was explaining how the Ba creates a bioenergetic double, and it expands. And that's how you reach into different dimensions and higher planes of frequency, is you have your frequency expand. Now what happens is when adrenaline kicks in, those bodies and that aura now decreases and gets closer to the skin and becomes close to you because you're in a defensive state, and that defensive state is protecting just you. It's focused on you. That is the reptilian brain, the part of the brain, the fight or flight brain that has you just thinking about what's around me, what's going to attack me. That immediately sends the mind from an alpha wavelength into a beta wavelength. And when you're in a beta wavelength, then the charges decrease and they come closer to the body and they become condensed. And that's why people say that your they say your chakras are they're calcified. They use terminologies that describe that something is becoming dense. So when something is dense, then no energy, no spiritual energy can come in because you're like this.
Like the calcified pineal gland.
There it is, the calcified pineal gland. So it's dense, nothing can come out, nothing can. It's in a protective state, right? So that's when people act out this protective state, they go like this while they're talking to you.
They close their hands. Yeah.
And when you watch somebody talking to you and they're like this is a protective state. You're trying to cuddle yourself. You're trying to hug yourself. You're trying to protect. It's this. It's this. It's this.
Wonder Woman.
Right.
Isn't that also a pose of like an Egyptian god in a way?
Yes, the pose of the Kemet is called Temti. Tem means to gather, or it means all. Tem. So the Temti was this. So it was taking the I can show you a video.
The Ankh?
No, it's the heck and the coup. So it was the winnowing fan.
Hold on.
Wait, can we get?
Go ahead.
Let's finish this part.
Just saying, all right, man.
No, finish,
Yeah.
We're gonna get a real Egyptologist on here.
Well, you know, we have a guest, so we're letting the guest talk.
All right. He's
Let
been
him
up here
finish,
50
brother.
million times.
Yo, bro, let him finish. Go ahead.
So it's called the heck and the coup, and the heck was a hook type thing that held the sheep neck. You could hook, and that's what the shepherd used to control the sheep. The coup was a winnowing fan, and it was a fan you used to beat the wheats, so you could separate the good wheat from the bad wheat. So it's something that all the farmers and agriculturists had.
Separate the wheat from this.
So the pharaoh, which represented Osiris, who was the agriculturalist, he had both, and he held them like this.
Is that where that come from?
Yes.
Separate the wheat from the shit.
Yes, and and it was called the Temti, and I can show you in the papyrus. It's like this. It's to create an X over the body, and it's called gathering yourself, because the whole purpose in the afterlife is for your molecules
Shout out
not
to
to
DMX.
your molecules, your spiritual molecules not to separate in multiple different dimensions, and for you to just dissipate. It's for you to have your what's called your Ren, which was your name. That was your identity. The only way you can have an identity is if you're an I. You have to be an individual. But the only way you can be an individual is if you're one being. So if you go into the afterlife and you can't hold yourself together and you're just dissipating, then you're nobody. You're nothing. When you come together like this and you become the one individual, then you still have your identity in the afterlife. So it was called the tempt, and you can see it in the papyrus. That was
That's known information.
Why
though.
was they
all
doing that,
All Egyptologists know this, priest.
Okay, so
Just to let you know that. It's
Okay.
not like
So-
yo, but hold on though. You
He
come
dropping
on.
it.
I know
He
he's dropping
down,
it.
bro.
He dropping it, and I'm not saying he's wrong, but you come on here like you're the ultimate Kemetic scholar.
Okay.
You do
Right
come
now,
on here like
right
that.
now, he's
Okay.
dropping it, bro.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't-
all of us know this. And Gozi,
Okay.
all of us know it.
Gozi not here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it though. But you
Okay.
come on this platform, you come on here like you've been on here for like a month now.
Yes.
It's the Chiller Priest podcast.
okay,
because
So
of
it's
Killer-
like,
because of
no,
Killer
no,
Priest.
okay, fine. That's my big bro too.
he
But what I'm
wants-
saying
he
is,
wants me to come on
fine
every-
though.
Wednesdays and
It's
Mondays
all right,
every-
fine.
until
Yo,
2
Okay.
okay, nah, man. Yo, we gonna get other scholars on here too though. It ain't going to just
Who's
be
we?
you. I'm not saying we. Priest gonna get other scholars.
Do you have a specific thing that I taught? That
No, not really. But I
excuse
think
me,
I'm.
let me ask the question.
Go ahead.
Is there a specific thing that I taught here? One specific thing that you know is incorrect information?
It has nothing to do with incorrect.
Just a yes or no.
It has nothing to do
Just-
with
just
it
a-
being
Yes
incorrect.
or
Just
yes
say
or
yes-
no.
just say
But
yes or no.
Yes or
no. All right, fine. You're right. You
then-
got some good concepts.
Right,
Some
so
of the
then-
stuff, a
so
lot of
then-
stuff I
so-
do
so then-
disagree with.
Right. So then you're
Has
you're
not.
just-
No,
so you're-
no.
No yellow.
So,
You're co-
so,
okay,
then,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're just disturbing something.
No, I'm not
that-
disturbing
that-
nothing. What I'm saying
You're
is,
just disturbing the
it's
energy.
almost like you're talking to Killer Priest like he doesn't know comedic science.
But he doesn't know.
I
That's what he's
don't-
asking.
Yes, he does know.
No,
Don't
no,
say
about
Killer
the
Priest
texting.
don't know, yo.
Hold on,
Hey,
bro.
but Priest can speak for himself, though.
Yeah, but
exactly. I never
that's
heard,
what I'm saying.
I never heard this
I can
breakdown.
push my
bro.
chair back and we can.
There's a lot of
switch
breakdowns like
the
that,
crowd
Priest.
can ask
Nah, but
Priest
I'll
at
let
the
You
same
know,
time.
you may not have heard it here,
No, listen,
but there's a
bro.
lot of
Listen,
breakdowns.
Listen, what he's breaking
He knows
down,
about the Bible.
I've never heard it. I've never heard this breakdown right here.
Okay. Well,
This
we
bro-
got to have other scholars
This
on
is
here.
this is totally different. This is totally different.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, let the brother finish his bill, yo, because he going in right now.
You also
So we've just
So-
established that there's actually nothing specific that I taught
That was wrong.
that's wrong.
Okay.
So the motivation is coming from another.
You even
kind of
said you
energy.
agree with him.
Right.
I agree with a lot of
And
stuff.
it went from
I
me
study
making
comedic
it,
science,
it
which
went
is
from,
like I can't
excuse me,
really.
it went from me making stuff up to all.
You ain't.
all
No, I never said you
Egyptologists
made
know this.
anything up.
So
We,
did I make it up? or
he
did
was
it-
battling about
Okay.
the pyramids, yo.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that
anyways.
don't
Hold on,
come
Sue,
off like
Sue,
don't nobody
let him
know.
finish, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because
Okay.
I can't even answer that right now. I know that's Gina. I know that's Gina. Right.
So
Go ahead.
when
Go ahead, brother.
when the energy is pulled towards
No, that was Santana. Shout out to Santana, man.
the you densify. Okay. Wow, I lost track of. Okay. So just to end off here, so when you look at this imagery here from the test that they did, pleasure is the movement of orgone energy charge, biological energy towards the peripheral. Anxiety of the movie energy towards the center. So one energy moves and expands the body, which puts you in a more relaxed state, which causes your bioenergetic double to expand so that it can reach into different dimensions and multiply itself. The other one brings the energy back inward so that you're dense, so that you vibrate on a beta wavelength. And when you vibrate on a beta wavelength, you're just thinking about defending the self. This is why Nechem, the word for sex in Kemet was Nechem, and the word Nechem meant to relieve anxiety. Okay, so
I want to get next to her.
we'll pause it right there. But yes, and as far as information of the of sex being necessary, yes, this article came out, Andrea Donnie, which is vaginas absolutely need sex or they will waste away, and it was a study that was done about the vagina, how it actually needs sex. We'll get into that later. We'll go into the unpositive.
Say that one more time. My mind was going. So that the vagina really needs.
The vagina needs sex. It needs sexuality. Sexuality does not also just mean intercourse.
Okay.
Sexuality, because dopamine is a form of sexuality, it starts way before. When a woman is being intimate, her sexuality is taking place in her brain. If you talk to prostitutes, I've talked to prostitutes and people that are on drugs that had to go have sex for a living, and they say, when I have sex, I blank out. It doesn't matter. I could have
There's conversations. Yeah.
three men in a night, and I blank out. That means that she cuts off her oxytocin. She cuts off the connection with the individual. That guy could be awesome in bed. Your rapist could be a porno star. Your rapist could be the best sexual guy ever. But if he's raping you, your mind turns it into your brain is what controls that. You're not accepting his attacks and his thrust and all the things that the same acts that he would have done if he was your man.
Right.
You're not accepting those because you're being raped. When you have a man that you're close to, the closeness begins prior to him even touching you. All the small things and the way that the woman feels inside about the male, she's being stimulated. So down by, and I'll use this for Indian terms, but the word is mehi, the mehi, which Europeans and Indians call the chakra, but it's the root chakra down by the woman's genital area, and it's stimulated by the male's mehi or the male's chakra, that by his brain. So the more mental energy he gives off,
Great question.
it makes
Go
the
ahead.
woman feel secure, and that's why women are aroused by intelligent men. They're aroused because intelligence represents that you know what you're doing and you have security. Do you know how to build for the future? So women are aroused by more. Biggie Smalls, rest in peace, can get more women than a guy walking down the street with a six-pack.
That's right. That's right.
But
Black
even
and-
he says he's
black and-
ugly.
Yeah, black and ugly.
He says he's ugly. But what do women see when they look at him? They may see the money.
Papa.
So what they see, the money is a reflection of the intellect of what he had to do to get the money.
It's the high
Value.
social status.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
I don't see
if
value.
she gets with him, then she's secure,
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
he has
yeah.
a big stomach or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Value.
So a man with a six-pack can jump out of a car, a busted
Bring it
up
back
car.
down, brother.
He can jump out of a car, and women will whistle at him and such.
Shout out to Earth.
But if you flip it over to a woman, a female with a huge behind, an hourglass figure with nipples pointing up to the sky, and everything is gorgeous about her, she can walk down the street homeless, and she won't make it down the block. Because there'll be 50 Cadillac Escalades and Mercedes. Hey, come home with me. Hey, I can take care of you. Hey, I can do. Because the man's not looking for the security. The man's looking for the sexuality. And that was something that was natural. The woman is looking for the Biggie Small. It's whatever is secure. And if in your world, your mind is what's the most security, then that's whatever is secure in the woman's world. So if it was golf, if he's a golfer, whoever's the best golfer, that's who the woman's attracted to. If she's into golf, if she's into race car driving, if she's into basketball, it may be Kobe, rest in peace. If she, whatever world, if she's into new age rapping, it could be Drake over Cool G rap. But who's the better rapper?
Cool G rap.
Right. But why would most women go for Drake? Because of the money.
You should see how many
I don't
ladies.
know about that.
You should see how many ladies be hitting up Priest. He won't tell you. But Priest get
Is that why
phone calls.
I don't hear from him during the week?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Humble Priest.
Priest get hits up a lot.
Priest is humble. He just says, yeah.
Chill, man. Yo.
Okay, now, okay, there's been a lot of super chats. There's $100 super chat. There's so much going on. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Twisted, man. You gotta chill.
I was trying to.
Let's go back to some of the super chats.
No, you ain't listening.
Shout out to Danny Salinas. Yo. Chill, bro.
The super chats.
I was trying to tell you something. I was trying to put you on.
Okay, we got $100 super chats, 20, 10. We don't want to ignore anybody. Some of these breakdowns are kind of long. Knowledge is power. I love it.
Mega 8.
Mega 8.
Mega 8.
Shout out to Mega 8. Mega 8, you can contact me anytime. Peace and blessing and love to you for that support. Mega 8. Salute and respect to you.
These are the saved super chats right here.
Okay, let's look at some of them.
Here's the first one.
All right, bro. We're gonna talk. We talk about that. It's good.
Okay.
It's all a part of this show.
Scott Garvin.
Scott
We'll run right back. We'll get on that. We'll go back to
I
that.
can read them out.
Yeah, read them out.
It was
So-
one that was the one I wanted to read was from
Do you
Earth
want
Observer.
You want to do that one first?
I wanted to go. That's going to be a good bill for
Sure.
you.
Do you want to
Okay.
do them in order? Or do you
Yeah, let's do them in order. Let's do them in order.
I did save it though.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one was Scott Garvin for $5. Sexuality topic. Pickup lines. Are you open-minded to explore sexuality with me? As a quote.
Hey.
That's a quote. I have seen all sides of spectrum with more leaning towards.
Whoa.
Wait, Scott.
What just happened?
He's talking about a pickup line.
Oh, he went. Oh, okay.
All right. I don't understand what's going on.
I think he was just trying to comment on what a pickup
Oh,
line
was it
he
he?
wanted to.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you open-minded? So it's in quotes. Pickup lines. Are you open-minded to explore such a... I have seen... Okay, so that's not even a question, so we'll just read it.
Yeah.
That was, okay.
Move to the next
Shout
one.
out to Scott Gavin. I'm not...
Okay, the
Piece
next
of the
one,
comment.
the Pisces god 2222 Tehuti. Is it plausible that Gaia is in the midst of a mass ascension cycle event as well as a possible DNA upgrade
Nice one.
and recording for those of us already at a heightened frequency vibration along with the rest of humankind?
Okay, eating your fish.
Okay. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. First, I want to explain to the group or whoever's
Is
listening,
it light?
watching. So we have to explain what these terminologies are. because-
Yeah.
So Gaia is a Greek name. It came from the word ki. Ki is the Kiingi word.
Okay.
It had the word ki in
Sumerian.
it. Kiingi, which people call Sumerian. It's the word for the earth itself. And from ki, because in languages the K can be a soft G and it becomes a letter G. So ki becomes gi, and gi becomes G, and G becomes geo, geomathematics, geometrics. So for those who are wondering, Gaia, I am thinking he's talking about the Earth. So is it plausible that the Earth is in the midst of a mass ascension cycle event? Okay. Yes and no. The Earth, as far as people on the planet Earth,
Is that off the subject?
it is. I'm just gonna deal with it.
Okay.
Give him a brief.
Yeah. People are in a mass ascension cycle, and they're in a mass decline due to the internet. So due to the internet, people have access to almost all the spirituality they want to learn about, history, archaeology. Those who choose to go to the internet for that can create a mass ascension. Shows like this, the Killer Priest podcast, can create a mass ascension.
It's real.
But then when you look at YouTube, the most viewed YouTubes is the foolishness.
That's right.
So we're on a major
TikTok.
major decline. The Earth itself is not on any kind of mass ascension event.
Nor is it flat.
Right, but the people
Off topic, priest. That was off topic.
Go ahead, brother.
but people in certain areas are ascending past what's taught by the norm.
Right.
So if you go to the Amazon, there's no mass ascension happening. If you go to the Congo, there's no mass ascension happening. If you go to the Dogon, there's no mass ascension happening. They are already ascended. They are already in their pure state. We think there's a mass ascension because we're in a westernized world that has been massively declined. So you have an uprising of people that want to now know the truth. So they have the internet. That is the mass ascension. But Earth is not going through any math. Earth is going through the worst decline that it's ever been since it's existed. There's never been so much pollution. There's never been so much war. There's never been so much death. There's never been so much civilization without spirituality. This is the sickest situation that the Earth has been in. But
That's real.
if you're watching the Killer Priest podcast show,
Man, come on.
if you're listening to Killer Priest songs, if you're listening to what I teach, if you're listening to other brothers, there's Phil Valentine, there's so many people that are trying to get everybody to a mass ascension, then if we all get together and focus that frequency, then that frequency can connect because we're all connected through the conductivity, discontinuality ley lines. So the more people think a thing, it gets passed on through the ley lines, and so we can cause the mass ascension, not the Earth. We can do it. We have to work. We have to do it. We can't just sit and think that we don't think that the Earth itself is doing it. The Earth has a beautiful untouched Congo, and nothing's ascending, and then it has Skid Row.
That's true.
Right. So yes, we can cause the ascension.
All right.
Hold on, man. That was beautifully put, man. That was beautifully put.
There was another part of that though.
Sure, I could bring it back.
Yeah, there's another part. And for the DNA question, that is the same thing. We can cause our DNA to change. I don't know if I showed it here, but the Hearts Math Institute did the study that where they put three DNAs in front of people, and they were able to unwind and untwist the one that they wanted with their brain. I can pull up that study and show. So your thinking controls your DNA, and the more people that think at an ascended level, the more your DNA will actually evolve into an ascended level. But once again, it has to be you, us. I just told one of my goddesses, be the change that you want to be in the world. So in the laws of Ma'at, it says analyze and remove and conquer the malice that is within yourself first.
That's right.
So when you listen to people talk, if people are talking about what they dislike about someone else more than they talk about what could be corrected within themselves, they have an issue.
They've exposed themselves.
They're carrying baggage. So when you wake up in the morning, I told one of my goddesses, whatever you think can be done for you. Let's say you think your friend should be doing, should be helping you out with, say, weight loss.
That's right.
Giving you advice, right? And he's not doing it. Now you're building up a malice inside of you. You're building up it's a bad feeling. What you do is you say, well, just like I would like that to be done to me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to study weight loss and then go to AD and give it to him. What you've just done is you've taken that negative energy, right? And you've just made it orthogonal. So you've taken it, it's flowing through you, and you've just detoured it, got it away, and now you're the filter. So it goes out. But now what comes out of you is the positive energy, and then that goes towards AD, and you say, "Hey, AD, I noticed that you may need some motivation with your health. I went and studied health, and I'd like to give this to you, right? It's pay it forward. So instead of harboring and saying, this guy's not doing this, look at him, I ain't even doing people, look at that person. You take all the things that you dislike, and you be that thing, you be the opposite of that thing, and then give that to everybody. And now everybody will look at you and say, that person gave me health advice, that person gave me knowledge, that person gave me this. And while they're praising you, you feel so happy, you're no longer worried about the person who didn't give it to you.
That's kind of what you're doing with all the positive knowledge you're giving us.
This is what I have to live.
It helps you.
This and 100% helps me, because one thing is it gives me hope. I tell my goddesses all the time that if I didn't have all of you guys, if I didn't have my goddesses, if I didn't have my students, if I didn't have the people that looked up to me, and I just thought everything was in chaos and nobody wanted the truth and nobody wanted, I would just go to the mountains and I would just go live with the animals somewhere. I would just go live, and I would just give up and say, nobody cares about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But because I see that if it's one person, I've gotten crackheads off of crack by teaching them. I've gotten people who've been smoking for 40 years to give up smoking in one day. But that shows that it can be done, and as long as it can be done, then I have to exist. I have to be the help of that. So it 100% makes me, and it keeps me sharp.
Yeah, because they say to truly learn is to teach, because you're rehearsing you're rehearsing the knowledge.
Remember them last week I broke down how the word master teacher was the same word for pupil. Saba.
Same thing.
Saba, you're a master teacher, and you're also the pupil. So as I'm teaching you, what's happening is my senses are hearing it too.
And your subconscious, which is the most powerful.
That's right. And what's happening is I'm collecting new sets of memories with every time that I teach this. So a lot of this information that I'm teaching, I've been teaching since 95, since 93, since 2002, right? But the more that you experience something in different environments, the more that your neurons have something to grab onto to bring it back to you. So now I have a memory teaching about the Pag Periaqueductal here. And I have a memory of teaching it at home. I have a memory of teaching in front of 40 people. So now when somebody asks me about the Pag Periaqueductal, my brain can bring it back extremely fast because I have all these different experiences of it. So teaching it helps me as well. It's a circle.
It's rehearsing. Yeah.
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't. Sorry. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't come here.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it to myself.
Be like water, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good pass through it. Yeah, that was crazy.
Okay.
All right, should we do the next one?
Yeah, sure. Isn't race Tehuti? Wow, I love this.
Wait, where are you?
Alan. I think Alan was next. Or is it Mandarin?
Oh, we're right here on Mandarin. Mandarin 2099. Tehuti, can you get into the evidence that the Akhenaten wasn't a true monotheist?
Yes, I can.
And worship gods other than Aten?
Very fast I can.
I love this chat room.
Yeah.
Take go in,
Imagine this was all in person. All these people were in one room.
Yo, could we get
chaos?
There'd be
we need
black
a TV?
helicopters.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
It'd be crazy.
Like I want to hear them talk. Like, some people.
I mean, they'd all be muted anyway. What would be the point?
Nobody would go to sleep.
It would just be
The show would never end.
We would just see
But
people behind the computer.
I saw podcasts with people calling.
We can definitely, and I want there to be
in advance on an email, pre-planned.
to be call-ins.
Because y'all typing some incredible
There's
questions, man.
so I'm gonna get into that.
Your answer in the mirror. Wow. You can't block me. Say your answers in the mirror. You can't hide from yourself.
Priests always break into song.
Everywhere you go.
Your life is a musical.
There you are.
Priests always go into some songs and shit. It's like,
Yeah, I love it, man.
that's good, man. You have a very positive spirit.
Yeah,
You
oh,
wake
thank
up
you.
singing.
Yeah. Singing in her sing.
Yeah, they say if you're singing, it means your soul is happy.
Okay.
I don't know, but
Let's get into one of the most controversial things really quick. This is how I end debates. And this is how I teach very quickly, sharply. People come and they say, Akhenaten brought monotheism into ancient Akhenaten invented monotheism. It's completely incorrect. And we're gonna get into it really,
Heard that. Yeah,
really,
that's
really
true.
fast because it was taught that Akhenaten brought in the one god and he just got rid of all the other gods and that's
movie Egyptian. In the movie Egyptian, they showed that.
Oh, did they? Yeah, I didn't even see it, but yeah. So Akhenaten, they say, was a monotheist, and he did not believe in other gods. So before we get into it, I'm gonna ask everybody here. Did you hear that, priest?
I've heard that.
Did you hear that, Rasul? Akhenaten,
Hold on. I can hear you. Sorry.
Akhenaten brought in monotheism.
Yo, yeah, yes. That's that. They say that all the time.
Right. And AD, you probably heard it. Akhenaten
I don't
brought
always agree with that, but
I'm not familiar enough with that to say yes, so I'm gonna.
they
say
try
I
to
don't know.
say Akhenaten was the first father of monotheism.
Right.
He was the one who changed it he separated from the priest of the temples of Karnak, the priesthood of,
Yes.
Amun-Ra. He started his own.
Right. So
Yeah, you could have, who knows? But you know what I'm talking about. He
Yeah.
He created his own
We get it, bro.
like religion.
yeah. So
Aten. Yeah.
we're gonna get into the really quickly to end this. That's fabricated information that Akhenaten was a monotheist. First off, we can't use Greek words and understanding to explain what people were doing before Greeks could speak.
Wait. Say that again, brother.
We can't use Greek we can't use Greek understandings and Greek words to and their culture to explain what people were doing before Greeks could speak.
That's real. The real talk.
There is no records of Greeks speaking or writing before 1000 BC. There's no records of it.
That's real talk.
So we can't get into civilizations that existed 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000 BC and then grab a Greek word and use that Greek word to overtone what these ancient people were doing. Because it's not English. Some people may say,
Killed it real quick.
yeah, some people may say, well, we're speaking English. And I say, okay, so then use an English word because monotheism is not English. The word monotheism wasn't developed in England.
And mono meaning one.
Right. Only words that are, I want everybody to know, only words that are developed in England are English.
That's real.
Only words that are developed in India, only words that are,
It's real.
you can't have a word developed in Greece and then say the word today and then say, oh, it's an English word. When Pythagoras never heard of England and he was using that word. These people in 570 BC were using those words and they had their concepts every right to because they invented the word. So we can't attribute a word Pythagoras created or Aristotle, metaphysics. We can't say that's an English word.
Right.
So now,
Santana want to shout you out. Yeah, finish it.
monotheism. Okay? Theist. Theist is what created the word theory. Theist comes from Zeus and Theos, which is light. Because Zeus in Greece was the god of lightning. He was the Deus. He was the Theos. So when they created religion, they took the highest Greek god and they applied that to the Christian god. And now the Christian god is called Theos. So when you go to school to learn about God, it's called theology.
Big Brack, same
Theophacy. You're called you're called a theologian. Okay? But we can't equate the word theos to the word neter. we can't equate the word theos to the word Anunnaki. Those two words, the two words don't equate. We
I
can't
already
say.
understood what you just said. That was heavy. You can't use Greek words to
Right. So Akhenaten was not a monotheist, nor did he believe in one netter. So I'm going to do a screen share to show and explain that, and then we'll go on to the next one. Great podcast again. Great questions. Respect to the chat room. You guys are
super.
You guys are awesome, and please let people know about this, because there's millions of people with all these types of questions, and they can't really go and ask these questions on most platforms. Okay, let's get into it. So here is let me show this from a class that I taught on Akhenaten. Okay, so Akhenaten was supposed to only have believed in the Aten. Now I want to show you this right here on the screen. What's your...
It's Santana.
busy.
Yeah, it's Santana.
You got a vibrate button on there, right?
No. I got you, Santana. Just stick by, brother.
Okay.
Good.
So if everybody looks at the screen, anybody who knows anything about Kemet or Egypt
Stick by.
knows that this is Asar. Oh, by the way, here's the hook and here's the Temti. This right here. They're in it. Yeah. See? And here's the hook and the frail. Right? And both of them are holding it. It's Asar. They're farming tools. But this is Osiris. This is not Aten. So they say Akhenaten only represented Aten. I'm going to shrink the screen down. See that pose? That pose represents Osiris. Let's scroll it down, and there's Akhenaten. Why is he in that pose? Why is he holding the crook and the frail of Osiris if he was only about the Aten? Nowhere in ancient Egyptian history does Aten have anything to do with this pose, with the hook and the frail. This is the pose of Osiris. So here is Akhenaten representing another god. We could actually stop right here, and that debate is over. That statement is over. That Akhenaten only believed in one god, and he was a monotheist. And here we have, if you ask anybody, was Osiris a god? Yes. Is this Osiris's position that all the pharaohs are in? Is Akhenaten in that position? So Akhenaten is giving credence, praise, and respect to Osiris. Now we're going to go into this. Here we have Akhenaten. We have Akhenaten, Nefertiti. Can you see that? And his children. But let's look at what they're wearing. Look at what Nefertiti is wearing behind Akhenaten. See that crown that she's wearing?
Yeah.
That's not the crown of Aten. I expanded it right here. See that?
Yeah.
What is that? That is Het-Heru. Het-Heru or Aset. She was the Het of the Heru. So here is another god that Akhenaten and his family is representing. This is Aset.
Wow.
Look at the horns of Nefertiti with the sun and the serpent in the middle. And here's the horns. This is not Aten. That is Nefertiti. I'm sorry, Aset. And here is the Uwajit. This Uwajit represents Heru and also represents Sekhmet. Sekhmet's name was Uwajit. Those are two deities right there, right? And it represents a story where Tehuti helped Heru through teaching Aset how to heal her son in the fight that took place between Set and Heru. How many gods is that right there? So we have Tehuti, who teaches Aset how to heal her son Heru, who's in a fight with Set over the throne of Osiris. That's 5 gods right there, right?
5, yep.
So here is this here, and also we see the Mut. We see all these different symbols right here. Now let's shrink it down. Akhenaten and Nefertiti, there they are wearing it on their head. That's not Aten. Aten is not a snake. Aten is the sun. But there is Akhenaten and his mate wearing the Uwajit or the cobra on their head, which represents that whole story. The Sekhmet, who was sent out by Ra, she was called his eye. Okay? So that just to end that myth, Akhenaten was not a monotheist. Okay.
Wow.
Next.
Can I-
Next.
All right. Hey, that was fine. Yeah. Hey, are you still here?
Oh,
Yo, Santana, what's good? You want to say something?
Yeah. I want to first say, hey, I salute divinity and all you gentlemen. But mainly Tehuti, I want to say, brother, every time I watch the show and I watch you in on it, I learned something new, what I had no idea what it meant. So I want to let you know that I salute you in the highest and the utmost regard, brother. You
He was so happy he
keep doing what
disappeared.
you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Understand that there's certain people I refer to as dick riders.
Yeah, keep hearing this.
You are not one of them.
Okay,
You are
thank
not
you.
one of them,
I'm glad
brother.
Thank
You
you.
are doing something, and you are changing the frequency, brother. And I know that you want to put out more and more energy, and I can't wait until you can get all of it out, because I see.
I sent you another StreamYard link.
I see that you understand that we can fix the frequency. And if people understand what's going on, they understand that the plane we're on is dictated by us and our frequencies. So
Brother, you're going so deep, you disappearing.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Brother
What I'm
voice going into the
saying is,
cosmos.
keep doing what you're doing. Tehuti, you understand that the plane that we on is dictated by our frequencies, and once people figure out and start hearing everything properly, they can tune to the right frequency, and we can correct the problem.
That's right.
You had a guest on last week that told us to sit back and we can do nothing. That is not the answer. The answer is we are the answer. We are the power. We have always been the power. So, brother, keep doing what you're doing. The more people hear what you're doing, they'll get into the frequency, and you can tell them how to fix it. I know how to fix it. You know how to fix it. We just got to tell them. And you tell the people who ain't on the front line that they dick riders, because you on the front line fighting. How dare anyone say anything harmful about you when you out there and you put yourself out there in the front line? So don't even deal with the comments of anybody who ain't calling you a god and who are not calling you a great, because you are on the front line. You are a soldier. You are a god. You are the highest of the high. Keep doing what you're doing. And like I say, brother, me and you even look like, except you know I'm good looking. So keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I hear you,
Gentlemen,
man.
listen,
I
I'm
hear you.
proud of you, brother. Please keep doing
Sound
what
like you're a
doing, brother.
fan.
I'm
You
proud
sound
of
like you're a fan, Santana. You sound like
Listen,
you sound like you're a fan.
listen. I am.
Yeah,
I
but you know
am
we
a
seen the
fan.
video last week, yo. You
Yo,
was
listen.
wilding out, man. You still in trouble, Santana.
Listen.
Don't be just trying to just show up and
Listen.
just giving Tehuti
sir.
the
Listen,
crown.
we-
He already had the crown.
Hold on, listen. We're gonna go.
He already had the crown, bro.
Listen.
Coming
Hold
on
hold
here.
listen. Santana, call right back.
I'm
We
just
wanna
saying,
we wanna
he
finish
already
this-
had the
Hold on,
he had
let's
the
finish
crown
this.
already.
Hold on, let's
Let
finish these
Just let
questions.
them know. I'll
All
call
right.
Yeah,
back.
finish
I'll
the
call
questions,
back.
man.
Thank you, Santana. Appreciate it. Much respect to you, Santana. If you can still hear him, he's still listening. Right?
Chasing him through the
No,
forests of Mexico, man.
much respect to you, Santana. I appreciate.
He's crazy.
I appreciate the acknowledgement, and yes, we are the
He already had the crown.
we
though.
are the solution.
He already had the crown, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you already
When
beat
I-
multiple cats.
When I
man.
won the debate, I had the
Whoa.
crown. What's your crown? What's
Nah, I'm talking about Jabari, brother. I'm talking about a different debate,
Let's
brother.
finish it. We gonna get
That's
into
a
it.
different debate, brother.
Tehuti is
Why you
slick,
always
man.
trying to? You was slick.
I already got the crown.
You slick, brother.
Slick, Mike.
No, that wasn't talking about my debate.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the debate. You know what I'm saying? With Jabari and all
All
that, man.
right.
Uncle them
Let's
guys.
keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Next, we
'Cause
got
you didn't-
Alan
you didn't, you know.
I want to get to that.
Caswell.
Earth Observer said a good
For
question.
$5, it isn't race Tehuti. It's based in religion. Caucasian pagans have the same views on reproduction and intimacy.
I don't know
as-
about that. I disagree with
African
that.
What is
Tehuti is right and exact on
what,
that.
What isn't race?
I'm not
guy-
sure.
some
The
guy-
super chat, Alan Caswell said.
Okay. It isn't race. Okay. I'm not sure what the it is because we covered so many different topics.
Yeah.
So I don't know what
think
it's.
probably-
I'm not sure what.
I should probably save these for actually just questions.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Earth Observer. Peace, y'all. Can a person with severe sexual trauma who hides it from their spouse, decade, transmit a negative energy, spirits, or demons? Could you expand on sexual healing?
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I will tell a direct experience I had with someone that I was involved with who had sexual trauma, and the sexual trauma was the young lady was molested or raped on different occasions. You ever notice that there's some people that's never been raped or molested, and then there's some people that get molested and it becomes like or raped and it becomes a certain pattern where they're kind of attacked multiple times. And this person was attacked multiple times, and I involved myself with her, and she had sexual trauma, and while we were being intimate, her voice changed. Her voice changed into a male's voice.
What?
And she was holding me, telling me not to move.
Not to move.
And she was telling me not to move, and her voice was completely different. And when she was done that spat of whatever that experience was, she just fell to the side. And when she got back up, she said that was the voice of her rapist.
Wow.
Oh shit.
So the trauma,
Wow.
the spirit energy passed on
Into her.
and she was possessed
Yo, hold on though.
by that energy,
I
and
gotta ask, man.
so. But let me finish. So absolutely, absolutely, because when you're being sexual and those bions are interacting with each other, you're sharing information. Your body, all your body and your spirit knows is that you're coming together to make a child. It is the only time that you can be a creator. The creator is that which is making life. So you can make different things. You can make some headphones. You can make these different things. But creating a life form is only done through sexuality. So when your energy comes together, your organ comes together, and you start making those noise of orgasm, and the information comes informed, it becomes in a form, and you create that child. You're harnessing the powers of the universe, the power that you have to create something. If you're harnessing that energy and it's picking up trauma, toxins, it also manifests that. And there are rituals where people create what's called golans, where they rape the female. They do a ritual gang rape on the female, and she gives birth to a spirit energy right there in the ritual, and they manifest that energy, and she gives birth to that, called a gulan. So when you harness that trauma, it can be passed on as what's being called a demon. It's really just conscious energy. The demons are actually people. The energy force is non-humanoid. But the demon or the demos was just a term in Greece that was for people, and daemon was just a word for any kind of spirit.
That's true.
And then it became so the answer is yes, absolutely. I've experienced it
You know that guy?
myself, and yes.
You know that one New Wapian guy, Damon Pryor? They say he was the.
I remember that name.
You remember
Yeah,
that
yeah.
name, don't you? Damon Pryor.
I remember Damon Pryor. And,
Who do you think of him?
I remember him vaguely. I don't remember.
They say he was a.
I don't remember much about him.
They call him Damon, demon.
Yeah.
It's all associated.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah, that was heavy, yo.
So Earth Observer, you can send me a direct message because the sexual healing part is a whole process that if I was to get into it here, it would take up literally the rest of the show. But definitely feel free to contact, and I can direct you to some information on that. But I appreciate the question. Yeah, that takes that. Yeah, it's a process. It's not just one answer that I can give on Killer Priest. It would be a process, just like it took time for that trauma to be instilled, and when it was instilled, that was just the beginning. Then after year, it becomes embedded,
Right.
and embedded in the neurons, and the neurons sizzle together.
Right.
So it took that amount of time.
Right.
It may take months of a process
That's
for
true.
for the healing of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, super chats. Keep them coming. We have about 4 of them that we have to get to.
We got all of them done.
Did we?
Yeah, that was it.
What's going on with Jody? Jody.
Oh, did we get them all done?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm only going to save the questions. If they just make a comment, then we'll just have to catch it when we catch it.
Okay.
Oh, yo, hold on though. I wanted to ask about. Actually, you know what, man? Never mind, man. That shit is too much. I ain't even gonna ask that on air.
Man, we love you too.
We love you too, Dabby.
Yeah.
Dabby, and everybody who's just tuned into the podcast, or those who haven't heard, below where my name is, do not just send me a friend request. You can contact me. I'll do my best to get to you. I don't really collect friends on Facebook. I talk to people, teach them, interact, because I want to know that you're a real person and not a bot or somebody with some other type of intention, just collecting friends on Facebook. I'm here to teach. I'm here to build. If I don't get to you, try again, please, because some of my messages go to spam. Some of them get buried down below, and I have to keep clicking to get to them. And sometimes I don't get to them in a period of a week or so. But just send me another one, and I'll eventually get to everybody.
Yeah. I don't know what's going down on the room. It's going down on there real quick. I don't even know what's going on. I just know a whole bunch of stuff going down.
Okay. So
yeah, man. So where we at? Yeah, we went to some super.
And I'm gonna while you guys are talking, I'm gonna pull up some.
Yeah, pull up some more stuff. AD, where we at?
We here?
Yeah.
We're here.
What you gonna ask? Nah, you all good now, man. I mean,
you put it away?
Put what away?
You put your question away?
Oh, I was about to ask about but I don't, you know what, man? Go ahead, man. Proceed on, man. Because you know. Go ahead, man. For now on, I'm just let this guy just build, man. I'm not gonna intervene. Because he comes up here every Monday, Tehuti, and he's presenting, So for now on, I'm going to treat you like Jordan Maxwell and the rest, man. I'm not going to say nothing. Let you just talk.
Okay, thank you.
I don't want you to be thinking.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hating on you and all that shit.
See what the chat room said?
I
appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm saying thank you.
But you gotta have some excitement. You gotta can't select and just talk all. Listen, I'm talking. I don't know, man. Go ahead.
Don't walk away.
Because I'm coming off like the bad guy.
No, I want
like
also,
the villain.
I want
to. Like I'm the villain of the show.
I want to also say that I actually like. This is what I think Priest wanted from the. I like the dynamic of. It's like Cisco and Ebert are two people, but I don't like the craziness.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You can disagree and we can go back and forth, but we don't have to get.
I'm a wild bull, man. I'm a wild bull.
We need to calm the bull.
You know what I mean? I'm a wild bull from Philly, man. From West Philly, West Park Projects, man. Sometimes the projectness comes out.
Rasul, bow down, homie.
Yeah, no. Why you gonna read that? There's a million things that you can read to. Who you gonna read that?
First thing at the bottom of the screen.
You read that because you wanted to say bow down, Rasul. I mean, I know your style. You the snake style.
That's what they said.
It was the very first thing.
The snake style, man. There's a lot of. Come on, man. The feeds is just coming up, yo. You see a bunch of stuff.
But none with your name in it.
Yeah, they talking about
Rasul Gates.
Yeah.
I don't know what these
you
things
just
mean.
reading stuff, man.
It has your name in it.
Rasul, come on, man. You're trying to be a jokester. Come on, man.
I don't see anybody else's name in it. I don't know.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
So
Rasul,
what happened,
cool
Jody?
in my
Going
book.
through
It's a
it.
good one, right? I'm just reading the ones with your name. Don't forget about Rasul. I'm just reading them all.
Yeah, you don't forget
Do
about
you,
Rasul.
Rasul?
Do you? You're not reading everything. That's Rasul cool in my book. You didn't read that?
I didn't see it.
Rasul,
come
bow
on,
down.
Now everybody's saying
Bow down
that.
to your master, Rasul.
Yeah,
It's all
Okay, let's
coming
get.
back.
No, it's not.
Snake
No,
style.
it's a bunch of stuff in
Somebody said
there.
a skinny bull.
Yeah, all right. Who said that?
What is a skinny bull? I don't even know
Rasul
what that
West.
A skinny bull.
I'm gonna let me put on the
Philly. Look. Now y'all want to read those. Philly. Team Rasul.
Tehuti
Come on,
Bezos.
man. Philly in the building.
Intelligent.
Yeah, come
telling you
on,
the
Team
minute-
Rasul.
they're telling you
Come
the
on, there's a
minute-
bunch of guys in there.
Okay, let me
Intelligence in here.
Yeah,
Black
big up the Black Intelligence. He's from Philly. You know how it is. He's the
so
wild,
much
I'm a
going-
wild
okay.
bull.
Okay. He's the wild bull. He's the hawk.
Oh,
the multiple
the
answers.
bull. You know about the bull?
Yeah.
The raging bull.
I don't.
Taharka. Taharka was
Okay.
considered the raging bull.
I'm gonna put it on a screen share.
Somebody said a calf.
All right. You just reading what you want to read. You ain't reading. You ain't really reading the shout outs. Shout out to Philly. Come on, man. All the cats
shout
from Philly is in there. They talking about
Snake style. Somebody said a Red Bull. That's what Team Rasul.
Yeah,
SK.
Oh my gosh.
Do you
Great
understand
Grant.
why
Philly
you
don't.
keep-
Yeah, all right. He don't know. He's probably not from
Rasul,
Philly.
do you understand why you can't keep a woman? That's from Kawa. Oh,
I don't. I could keep
Okay.
He's bull crap.
Let's get the
Yeah, all right.
quality.
He
back.
probably don't got no goddamn woman.
Let's get the quality.
First of all, you listen to me smash a joint
Okay.
that I got
Let's
that's under me. Yo, get out of here.
let's get
man.
traction. Okay, good.
What do we have here?
Okay, so what we're
C
looking
True
at,
said he loves the music. There you go.
okay, what we're looking at here is the netter I showed with his phallus out.
Yeah.
He was called Min, and Min means to be stabilized, to be firm, because it represents stabilization. It also represents the penis. It represents everlasting. Okay, the permanent one. Now, oops, everybody still see that? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, sorry. Okay. Now, when we look at existence, we look at the word min here. Something which is firm, abided, stand, position. When we look at the word existence, to exist, we see that in the etymology of the word exist, we see it is existere, and also is the Greek existeme, and it's to stand forth, to emerge, come to light, arise, produce, stand. The concept of existence in English and for the Greeks came from the god Min. The god Min existence was represented by a penis that stood forth, it emerged, it produced things, and it stood up. And it was from sta. And within that word you see over here is Min. And that's where they get the term from. So this term existence deals with something erecting, standing forth, and emerging. The concept of existence meaning just poof and pop into the sky, just poof and pop into existence, came from later Christianity. Early Christianity took the word existence from the definition of min, which was the erected penis. So when you look at the concept of the penis or the concept of the genitals associated with sex magic, it brings us into the word existeme. If you look in the word existeme in the New Testament, we see that it is Strong's Concordance 1839, existeme, and here we have it mean the word amazed. But down here, we have the same existeme 1839, and it means bewitched or to do some type of witchcraft. The same word, exist or existeme, means to amaze somebody, and the exact same word means a form of magic. When we look at who it's applied to, we see in the book of Matthew 12:23, it says, and all the people were amazed and said, is this not the son of David? Mm-hmm. Speaking about Jesus. So Jesus was doing what's called existeme, but the word that they used to translate it to is amazed. But when it was the other man, a sorcerer, as they say, Simon Bar Jesus, therefore came the city a sorcerer, they say the word bewitched. But it's the exact same Strong's Concordance word for amaze, and the word is existeme, and it meant to bring something forth through magic, and in Kemet it was sex magic because it was bringing things forth through the erection of the penis. Manifestation. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it right there, but get into some other things.
Yeah, man. Let's say happy birthday to Tori. She's on here, man.
What up?
Let's say happy birthday to Tori.
Happy
Today's her
birthday, Tori.
man. Shout out to Tori in the chat room.
Big up
Happy
to Tori.
birthday,
man.
Tori.
Happy
Peace.
birthday.
Another cycle around the globe. Thank you for being here.
And I hope you got some money. I hope you had a great time with your kids, and I hope you hopefully got some. Hopefully, you got some. Well, it ain't about the presents, but I hope you got something. You get a couple of bucks. That's what I think. Hey, she's if I was there, I would have dropped off $100 to her. We gave her $100.
It's not too late.
Right? Got you.
You can still send it.
I got you.
Okay.
Hit me up.
$100 coming from Rasul to Tori. On its way.
Send me your PayPal. I got
Truth
it.
Seeker in the building. Shout out to Truth Seeker.
Truth Seeker, huh?
That's a great bill, yo.
I got that verse coming for you because I know all my verse.
Okay.
Yeah.
There she go. Yeah, she said.
That was a
I've
birthday
been having
present.
money.
Come on, yo.
She said I've been having money.
I got
soon.
Cash App. Okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Hit her with the Cash App.
I only got PayPal. I got that. So she got it.
Wait, set up.
I don't got Cash App.
Okay, we have a super chat. We have
Bless up to Hootie.
what a
Bless up to Udi, huh?
That's
Okay.
Truth Seeker.
Yeah, I know.
Bless up Truth Seeker.
Yeah.
He probably mad about that verse.
Shout out to Hakeem.
Scroll down a little bit, AD. I want to see something right above Bless Up Tehuti. Then we're gonna go. I'm sorry, right above Bless Up Tehuti. Let me just see something. Something about what effect do you think Dr. York had on you as a teacher? And if that's not a super chat, but that drew my attention because it's right above the super chat. And if he were to get out, would you want your relationship to be like? What would you want your relationship with? To answer that very quickly, then we're going to get into the super chats. What effect do you think Dr. York had on you as a teacher? He taught me epistemology. That's the strongest thing that York affected me with was epistemology. And epistemology is the ability to decipher an opinion from what's accepted as a fact. That's a part of the brain. That's a process that the brain goes through that separates opinion, vividness from vagueness. And I think that was the biggest impact that he had on me, was deciphering what is the difference between an opinion
Fact and opinion.
and information that is researched. And what would my relationship with me when he came out? I'm not sure because I don't know if I would even if we would even contact each other. I don't know. Our relationship was good when we were in person, and
Was you an Ansar or a
for
Nuwapian, right?
for both for a short period.
For
Ansar.
sure, you was an Ansar
Yeah.
in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada and in New York, but it was right
Okay.
when it was fading, right at the end. We call ourselves the Nubian Islamic Hebrews.
Nubian Islam. So
And it
you
was
came around like towards the end of the
right when the
Ansars.
book. There was a book called "Whatever Happened to the Nubian
Yeah,
Islamic
yeah,
Hebrews."
yeah,
Right when that was happening, that's when I
That's
came
when
in.
you came in.
So it was right when we were. I could have wore a jalabia.
Yeah.
I could have wore a jalabia for like a year, and then right after that was Nuabu.
Okay.
So now to
Well,
the
man, hold on though. Let me ask
to-
you one
to the
little
Pisces.
thing though. Just when you, sorry about that. When you became like did you convert to Islam or you?
Absolutely.
Like, so you took your shahada.
Yeah, and I was called. My name was Kalim Allah.
Oh,
Kalim.
okay. So
Yeah.
you took a shahada in like Brooklyn, or you took it in Canada?
And I took a shot at. I was in Canada at the time, and I took, and no one gave it to me.
No one gave it to you.
It wasn't a shahada where somebody came and gave me.
Would you do it over the phone?
The shahada.
How'd you do
I
it?
just bared witness in front of people, but there was no imam.
Oh, there's no
There,
imam.
there was actually no imam within.
Okay, you know, you don't.
Yeah, within reach of
A
me.
Muslim can do
Yeah.
that to you.
You can convert in Antarctica if you're in an
You
igloo.
don't always need. You just need a Muslim.
Yeah. There were other Muslims.
Yeah.
They just weren't imams.
Oh, okay, cool.
Question for you.
Tehuti, are you familiar with Project Planet Serpo and the purported? It sounds like a Papoose song. Are you familiar with Project Planet Serpo and the purported beings that dwell there, named the Ibns and the holographic Yellow Book? I am not Pisces.
Damn, brothers.
Send me that as a question.
Holographic Yellow Book.
I've never heard of the holographic Yellow Book, so I don't comment on things I never heard of. But it sounds interesting. Send me
Yeah, I
some
wanna read
information.
that book.
Send me some information, and I'll see if it's something. Project
Sounds
the
like something from out of
Serpo. I'm not familiar with it, but send the information to me, and
That
I'll
mighty Hebrew. The Holographic Yellow
the
Book.
root epic,
Yeah.
the Grimaldi. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Real quick, could you explain why, how men become sexually or otherwise addictive to specific women if they are the ones who imprint women and don't have a great need for oxytocin. Great.
Shorty. That's it. You know that's a lit.
Great,
That's
great,
a good question.
great
Good
question.
yeah.
So, you have in the back of your brain, you have what's called mirror neurons. Okay, mirror neurons.
Good.
Mirror neurons is what makes you smile when you see someone else smile. So when you walk into a room and a group of people are smiling, you want to smile. If you ever wondered, why do bar fights exist? Why do bar fights exist? Why does somebody on one end of the bar start fighting just because this other person, and then the whole bar is fighting, and nobody knows what they're even fighting for?
Chain reaction.
As the type of sentient beings we are, we find things that are similar to us, and we automatically bind with them, even without the oxytocin, without being a female. We do it. We evolve to what is familiar to us, and then we start to bond with that thing. And it deals with a form of selfishness.
Right.
But it's a good form of selfishness. There's selfishness that is good, and there's selfishness that is dangerous. But it's a good form of selfishness. So when you ask somebody, what do you like about a person? Like, for example, Priest, any one of your exes, give me 3 things you liked about them. What do they do for you that you like? What is it? Give me one thing. What do they do?
Cook.
Cook for you? What else?
Listen to old school music.
Which you like?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And what else? What's another thing?
Watch movies. Like old.
Any particular old
Yeah,
kung
like-
fu or?
Yeah. Like. Yo, the snake struck me, yo.
Okay. So kung fu
Yeah.
movies, old school music, and cook, right? Now let's analyze that. Why does he like that woman? Because he likes himself. He likes when she's cooking, not cooking for Tyrone across the street. Who's she cooking for?
Yep, me.
You.
Yep.
What kind of movies does she like? The ones that you like.
Yep.
What kind of music? Old school?
Yeah.
The one that you like.
Yep.
So our like for people and our bonding to people is because mirror neurons like to see things that reflect our own self and influence. You do what you monkey see, monkey do. You do what you see someone else do, and you like someone because they're actually like you. And the more they're like you, the more you say that they're a part of you. Right? A part is a duality word. There's a part.
Right.
That means you're one.
Right.
And then there's apart, which means you're separate. Why are you apart? Why are you apart from me? He's apart from me. Right.
Ooh, that's heavy, yo.
Right. So it's one word because it deals with that you like somebody if they're similar to you. So therefore, if I take your arm, Killah Priest, and I cut it off, you're missing an arm, right?
Yeah.
Now, if Tyrone across the street goes to New Zealand, you don't care, right? But that girl that you were with, when she's away from you, because she's a part of you, you say, I miss her. It's a piece that's missing because you've bonded with somebody mainly because they're like you. That's what's happening. That's why people like their own children more than other children, is because you really like your own self. So when when a man finds a woman and she's doing things that are similar to what he likes, he starts to become comfortable and he starts to bond with that. He becomes familiar with that. And the root word of familiar is family. Right? So you don't need the male doesn't need the oxytocin to become a cat does it, a dog does it. You can imprint yourself on somebody through positive or negative trauma. So yes, and if a woman has wonderful sex with a man, cooks well for him, does the things that he likes, he's imprinted and he's going to be thinking about that while he's in bed.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him pick up the phone to call her. That's called the Marie. It's the bond that brings a man and a woman together so they can produce a child.
It's called a Mary. Sound like Mary.
Yeah, Mary. That's where they get the word marriage from.
Wow.
Mary is the ancient name of the pyramids, the Mer. Okay.
That's heavy. Marie, yo.
Yes, so yes.
Shout out to what's that? Kemen Ra Ramses.
He just gave $5 piece to
35.
Ken Ra Ramses P. Oh, that's the brother. Kenem Ra P. Ramesses. Peace to you.
It's called Simp. It's called Simp. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody put their Ta Marie. Yep, Ta Marie. That was the ancient name of Kemet, was Marie.
Wow. Yeah, they on it, man. I just drank some
Yeah, that's Tom Mary. I know. Tamari, actually, how you say it.
I'm with that, Tehuti. Okay. Another
got some
one.
more. Man, this is listen. We went in. Sex magic. Woo. We got Tehuti up there. Yeah, where you get that from?
This was given to me by one of my goddesses for Earth Day. This was a gift. A gift which represented me. And this is a very powerful image because it represents the Kem bird. It's called the Kem bird or the Haibu. The Greeks called it the Ibis, but it was actually pronounced Haibu, and it was called Cam. Cam was a word that meant to complete. It meant to be black, and it meant to create, and it also meant to dig and to find something. And this is the bird that represented that, and it was associated with Tehuti, and the beak was the finger or the point of the pen. So this was the beak of Tehuti, the Cam bird. Very powerful image of creation in Kemet.
Cam. Oh, Cam.
It's an old school song.
Yeah, exactly. Cam. Yo, I wanted to, somebody said the Iblis. Yep, Iblis bird. Ibis. The Ibis. Yep, the Ibis. The crane style. Oh, I want to get into the animal. I was going to ask you, what's the difference between the crane and the Ibis?
Oh, shit.
The crane.
I'll pull up the pictures because there are many.
Yeah. 512 up in the building. We got music to
Yeah, we got about 9, and then we got a bunch that also put some last minute songs, but I'm gonna have to play them on Wednesday.
Songs.
Song promotions are getting too crazy. Like people gonna have to
Loving it.
wait until next time for the.
Loving it.
If they
Loving
did
it.
it too late.
Yeah. We'll see this, then we're going to get to the song. Peace to Udi, very enlightened. It's from Kawash Ashura. Maza, what up? What up?
Okay, where is it?
Oh, Maza Tawab. Lord of the Bears. What is that? Putting that together. While you dig up that the crane, I saw something interesting too. I saw it was the snake versus the bobcat. The snake was coming out. The bobcat caught him. But the snake, it was something real wild because it looked like to me that the bobcat, tried to study the snake, the cobra. He was like trying to study him for his next fight. I want to pull that up. Yeah. Yo, for real, it was like he was bragging, man. Yo, could you pull up that bobcat versus cobra?
Yes.
Every time we get on the show, man, we never get to show everything, yo. But check this out. The bobcat
Versus.
the cobra. Yeah, there it goes, number one. Now check it out. So you can see this.
Scroll up a little bit. 80. Scroll. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this one.
Dre Mills.
Okay. Wow, there's so much. Okay.
Now check it out. He's on, right? Yo, this is wild, just characteristic. So he's like, yo. Yeah, he doing some
What's that, a bobcat?
Yeah, bobcat, right? The snake is like, yo. You just keep timing him, right? catching it. Almost caught him, yo. Boom. Right?
Yep.
Watch this. It was crazy. Watch after he killed this nigga. It's almost like he studied for the, like, he imitated the nigga's style. And check out the cat. Nigga said, yo, you did this? like you did this? The next move, for the next moves.
Oh, that means he has an itch. Mojito does that all the time.
Yeah, it's like he's moving.
He's got an itch on his back.
Yeah, like, what is he doing?
He's trying to scratch his back.
He could be fighting for his next move. Like, he kind of basking in his glory, you ask me.
Yeah.
Right? It was like, he's like, then he took him, he said, man, nobody messes with me out here.
Here.
Santana.
Is that Santana?
Yeah, this is that's his rib. That's his rib. He said the Wiz.
His
Yeah,
Wiz,
yeah. Today we all agree peace. We are the power and the solution and the answer. Stand up, not to sit down. Sign up for CSG training. What's CSG again?
Certified Sight Giver.
Yeah, certified sight giver training. Can you dig it? All love, Ariel and Santana. Props to Priest, AD, Rasul, Tehuti. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
You're really cool.
Thank you. Who would have known?
Gracias.
Sat on the throne. Oh, Roz Melchizedek. I guess he's quoting you.
$5.
Who would have known that you would sit on the throne? Is that you, Lord?
Who would have known that he would have sit on the throne, Killer Priest? Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, shout out to that, brother. I don't know where that was from.
Somebody put in there, check him, Rasul. Oh, it went. Somebody put check him, Rasul. Apart is
Listen, man.
They said
I'm done with all that, man.
Two
Because every
different
time I try to intervene or say something, I'm always made out to be the bad guy. So from now on, I'm gonna treat this guy like treat the brother like Jordan Maxwell and the likes. He thinks I'm trying to So proceed, brother. Keep on going.
We got to get to the music.
Yeah, let's get to
let's
I
get
got
to
to take a little break and eat anyway,
right,
so
brother.
we'll get
Come
to the
on,
music.
AD. All right, so we're gonna
It's getting a little late.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the portion of playing the music. Please
Time.
prepare politely. And Tamika Wright.
Tamika Wright and Atum Ray. Peace, Tamika Wright. Much
Her
love.
sister named Tutu.
Tutu?
Yeah, her name is Tutu. But her name is
You see that up there?
but her last name is Wright. No, that's not her.
Okay. I see the magician's hat, the fire, the key.
Yeah.
Her name is Tawana.
The hands. Peace, Tamika.
Kai Bob Prax. Yeah, you're sad. How about that, bro?
All
You
right.
look sad, bro.
So here we go. So
That's what
every
your feelings.
episode
That's
we
right.
do
That's right.
Little break and eat. I'll be right back.
All right,
every
let's do it.
Sarnetta does it,
Today we agree.
right?
Treat
right?
Tahuti better
Sarnetta curses
than
cats
Jordan.
out.
We all the power. Yo, a jewel for you, Sue. He said treat Tahuti better than Jordan. We all the power.
I know, but hey, listen, it's all good. Ain't nobody treating Jordan's 80 years old, man. I can't yell
Still
at
throw up my hands.
I can't yell at an 83-year-old man. Tahuti's my age. He's probably in the same age bracket. So there you go. But what am I gonna say to Jordan Maxwell, man? He's 80 years old. You gotta let him just talk, yo.
All right. So
Yeah, let's get to the first song, yo.
every episode we got a segment that we call song promotions.
Yeah, how it start off?
Oh, what's this beat?
That's right.
Oh, that's
so
right.
for
That's your
$20,
beat?
you can submit your track into the Killer Priest podcast, and we'll play about 1.5 minutes of your track and give you a little shout out. You know what I'm saying? So the first one we're gonna do is by Red Sun. It's called the Cypher Champ Preview.
Oh, that's Black Intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Black Intelligence?
So here
Red Sun.
we go.
Yeah, Black Intelligence. It's Philly right here. Philly cats in the house.
You in the cypher, yo. You in the cypher tonight. Gotta be a dope MC to rock this mic. So what's your name? Red Sun. And what you do? I MC. So get up on this beat and bless it for me. Before the battle, everybody said I'm gonna win. I freestyle like they never invented the pen. When I step in the building, show some discipline. I'm different, lightness the vein under my skin. My epidermis comprehend entirely hydrogen. You can diffusion, artery, pulmonary extend. Electricity, frolic through the sunspot region. Touch you on your body through an x-ray examine. What planet you on? You gone. Shitstorm on listeners and visitors and pray with the predators. Put his head in the compactor. Watch what I do to your favorite rapper. Rip him out the plastic, put him on, hit his chick, and off my dick and trash him like a condom rapper. I'm not your kind of rapper, so you sleep on me like a deathbed until I pull the plug out. He was in his bag, but it had a hole in it, so he fell out. Now I'm on his cortex for checks. Place bets, chop necks, you step up next. My intellect, dialect, detect, defects. Cerebrum complex, collect, correct, connects. Lines connect the dots like geometry and design, period. I rise above the clouds on the altitude of the pyramid. Stars of softer skies perfect. Oh, you sick, this verse is medicine. Death is the side effect, I'm vexed. Paralyzed you with a hex. Like Buddha's paw descended from heaven, demanding
That's Red
respect.
Sun, the
This
Cypher
essence
Chant
in the
preview.
rain vortex.
Black
You got all
Intelligence,
fires,
man.
You got all fires.
You got all fires, brother.
Yeah, you got all fires. You lit up the board, bro. I could tell that was kind of old though. That was
Yeah.
like because that brother looked he had braids then.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. Give me a DM, man, because you got a dynamic flow and you kind of new from Philly, man. Well, I wanna send you a nice box from DGK. So DM me, man. I got you. This
All
guy,
right.
this guy's the truth, Priest. You always be finding. You found us.
Oh, sorry, wrong
He
one.
found you know. Priest found the lost children. You always find the ancient flowers. Like we're like attracted to you. It's just like I don't know, because you know I went and I heard that I tell everybody this story. I had the 5 archangels, and I went looking for this guy. I said, "Yo, we gotta find the killer priest, yo."
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
We and the homies in Philly. We was like, "Yo, this guy right here, me, Vinny, Paz, all of us, yo." When you
Who's
drop,
Killer Priest?
he's like, "Yo, who the hell is this dude?"
Who is he?
This next track is called Secret Admirer.
I try to get closer to you. You know I got a crush on you. Ooh, ooh. I love the way you call me boo. You don't know what you put me through. Ooh, ooh.
Yes, I do. This is how I see it. I was being cool, performing at your school, acting like a fool. All
Same
up on the
person.
stage, giving y'all a show. She was in the front row, she fell in love with my flow. She jumped up on the stage, started kissing on her bro. I ain't even know she was loving me. She was looking sexy, body looking mean. I hope she got left down, and she 18, so she could be you. Just in case I need you. She looked into my eyes as if she's mesmerized. I was done my rhymes, now it's time to rise. I was leaving out the building, signing autographs with children. It's a good feeling, I don't think you know.
name is
Something
Black
like a
Intelligence.
healing, it helps you to grow. Then I saw that same girl when the school bells rung. I finally got her age, and she was too young.
I try to get closer to you. You know I got a crush on you.
I think we spell intelligence with an E.
I love the way you call me boo. You don't know what you put me through. Ooh, ooh.
Yes, I do. I was in the club. The DJ showed me love. He played my new hit, and that was the shit. But I don't dance, so I play the ball. People coming up to me like, you a ghetto superstar. You gonna go far, crack that game to a car. I headed to my car to get my guitar. Then I saw that dime, she was that fine. Crossing the street, I had to make a mine. Excuse me, miss, she and you. What's your name, bro?
Alright.
Now we busting it up. Now she
Red
went up. We was
Sun,
feeling
Black
it.
Intelligence, Secret Admirer,
Yeah, that's dope, man.
featuring
I like that.
Kelly.
Old school vibe.
Old school
I could tell
vibe
that. I
right
could
there.
tell that was
Yep.
from back in the days too. That put me into like Peach Fuzz.
Peach Fuzz
Like,
style, yeah. The De La Soul style. Yeah, he's on point. Black intelligence, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh yeah, he did it right with an I. I thought you spelled it with an E. Intelligence, but
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, keep going. Magnificent.
All right,
Yeah,
this
so-
next track is by E.L. Smith. It's called Superpowers.
Sounds like a low.
Alright, focus. Just listen. Relaxation. Tune system. North-south rotation. Intense vibration. Make copy. Light body. Soul vision. Flight mission. Ignition. My hair buzzing and a slight hissing. Keep going to the further. Down under. More color. No hunger. Just wonder. Prep where the secret is kept. Became the ground underneath your step. Mental prep where my body is slept. Project. Introspect. Object. Deject. Recollect. Soul fragments. Then resurrect. Third eye sparks. Ice blue light signs in the dark. I walk amongst those that chose the arch. The bridge to lessons. Divine luminescence. Essence.
Actually, I like this.
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah, that
Alright.
was dope. That was dope.
Superpowers.
I liked it. I like that. It's kind of like a, you know what I mean? Kind of like that beat, you know?
Offbeat, yeah, offbeat technique.
But he made it. He made it.
it was
You know,
different.
You know how RZA would make those kinds of beats back in the day? Like it would be like a snare and a drum, and it would be a bunch of sounds. It's kind of reminded me of that, but still had the
Yeah,
like a, you know what I mean?
you can't block me. Shout out to, yeah,
It's kind of dope.
yeah.
Kinda
It
dope.
was I was listening to the lyrics. The lyrics on
Dope.
point. Was just what you say, AD? Was it the production?
I like the minimalism of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
track.
yeah.
That minimalism would probably mean like what? Like
I'll give him a hell yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
That
I
was
like
Just
that.
like
was
what you
dope.
said, where it's
Yeah,
just a
kind of
beat.
like it's like
Wanna
a
hear some more from him,
creative. Like yeah, it's creative.
Yeah.
That was creative.
We got another one from him next here called Inside.
Same cat.
Same cat.
All right.
E.L.
That's what I wanted to
Smith.
say. That's what I said. I think I need to hear one more.
Yeah, yeah.
I got it panning.
Yeah.
And look everywhere outside, but you will not find what you're looking for until you look inside, 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 inside out. Stay calm, keep quiet. Just listen, you got it all. There's nothing missing. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
you
right.
carry too much on your back. Unpack the illusion of
kinda
lack.
haunted.
Unfold. Matter of fact, you might see this better
like-
with your eyes closed.
He got a flow
I
though.
don't wanna
The
push,
flow is
but
on
sometimes you
point.
need a push to get things swinging and a jump to understand the meaning. What I'm meaning is you might as well jump, fly free. No gravity, just density. So lighten up and everything will brighten up. They only want to frighten you up. The music's supposed to heighten you up, heighten you up, heighten you up, heighten you up. You can travel everywhere and back and look everywhere outside.
Sometimes you got to get into the groove, y'all. I see the comments. Sometimes you got to get into the music. Sometimes. Don't take yourself so seriously, you know? You got to get into it.
Inside, inside,
Inside, inside, inside, inside, inside. AD, I'm blaming them.
Inquire within,
Yeah.
the fire within, the illusion is thick, the veil is thin, the well within is deep. I feel more awake when I'm asleep. Shh, it's talking to me. The heart of creation uses signals not found by means of telecommunications. It takes practice and patience, discovery along the way. Keep pacing and facing everything that pops up, making you feel the experience is real. Sit still.
Yeah. E.L. Smith.
That was hot. I like that.
Inside.
Hey, man, you had 2 bangers. What do you think of that, Priest?
I like that one better than the first one.
Really?
Yeah, I like that one.
I thought the first one sounded darker. It's like a little darker tone.
Darker.
Yeah. You brother, you good, man. Whatever you doing, man, keep doing. I think that the production could get a little better, but the flow and the production is kind of like balanced. You know what I mean? So just keep doing whatever you're doing, my brother. You on a nice path.
Okay, this next one is by Dominic. It's called Blindside.
Here with this padded pen and it's written, the regret of living, my head is spinning. Though I am winning, considering I know metaphysics. Will let these lyrics shed light when it's said right. So accept the wisdom, you don't get it, take a second listen. You see them non-believers, they gon' try to mimic you. But if you ignore subliminals, you'll never be minuscule. This is food for thought, you gon' need to go get a spoon. But you can't even feed yourself, yo, you gon' need a different view. Always at your man's house with your hand out on a bad route when all you gotta do is stand out. I heard you tryna stack that fatty and spend it on what? You out here running around the city, you're deep in the cut. Who you finessing when your priorities mixed up? Blind lead the blind, somebody is about to get stuck. I heard you tryna stack that fatty and spend it on what? You out here running around the city, you're deep in the cut. Who you finessing when your priorities mixed up? Blind lead the blind, somebody about to get stuck. Yo, it's intangible the way the planet moves at its own amplitude. But what you have to do is grasp gratitude and battle through these avenues. That just your attitude. Don't just go blast the tool when shit don't go the way you planned it, dude. You gotta pan your view around. Every obstacle has a loop, you must find it. Even in the horses climbing, gotta be smart, sharp as diamonds. Keep shining. Fuck what these niggas be talking, they sticking, they slimy, they lying. Talking to shit that they should have just kept in their mind, man, and I am telling you something you know, if you seek then you find it. Keep telling yourself that you want it, and if you go get it, you won't be reminded. But these assholes rapping about they cash flow, but ain't got no cash, yo. When they last load, another victim with a mask
Dominic.
on, trying to move without a passport, yeah. I heard you trying to stack that value and spend it on
Dominic
what?
Dolo.
You out here running around the city, you're deep in the cut.
Somebody said that this guy's dope. Somebody said in the feed like he wasn't rhyming he's just rhyming words. I'm like, but if you literally listen to what he's saying, he has a story behind what he's saying. So
I put a link to that
dope.
song in the chat.
Good job, whoever that brother was, man. Good job, brother.
Please get RZA.
Please get RZA.
Please,
I'm gonna get
please,
Dak.
please.
I'm gonna get Dak first, then I'm gonna reach out to Rob. RZA, yeah.
All right, we got 4 more. The next one is called Echo Thugs. It's by Echo Thugs. It's called Comprehending. You got the headphones there too if you want to hear. Just curious.
We're doing some wild videos too. Yeah, right.
Yeah, this
Well, I guess we're here. Very clear it's too late now to get prepared. Streets might as well have some fucking shepherds there. Cause all I see is sheep fucking everywhere. Days of the week, there's no strength in here. Cause tabloids stitch them up to be dressed in fear. What happened to you screaming I ain't never scared? You ain't speaking up now the devil's here. Yeah, I thought not. Used to talk lots, now it's all stopped. Lockdown now, everything's cooled off. Every other news flash, you need your drawers washed. Look how quickly you wash your hands, bruv. Such a victim of propaganda. The truth's trying to get in, but you block the entrance with that muzzle round your mouth like the dog you're petting. But you ain't comprehending. Nah, they ain't comprehending. They're too occupied sorting out their loft extension, working longer than they sleep till they got a pension. But they ain't comprehending. Nah, They ain't comprehending. They wouldn't know it's Armageddon if it wasn't trending. Turn on the TV and just watch the ending.
Catch me and my team, shattering the dreams of the
That
elites who
is
plan to
Comprehending
genocide
by
before
Echo
I see it.
Thugs.
It's like a conscious Cameron style.
I'm putting the link to that track in the
Conscious
chat.
Cameron.
Conscious Cameron, right? That was good. Yo, what you think, AD?
It was cool. I mean, I see what they're going for. They're
that
targeting
kinda
an
like
audience.
Was, subliminal, a lot of subliminals.
Yeah.
What, I mean, yeah. Yes, sir.
What you think?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who, Rasul? What Rasul think?
Yeah. What you think?
Y'all really want to hear it?
You didn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it. Nah, I think it was cool. I think that the visuals was dope. I think that he had a good delivery. I think that
pitch.
Yeah, I think see, you know what it is, man. I don't really always like to say bad things about people's music, but there's always some of these guys that send stuff in.
Honesty is good.
Yeah, honesty is good.
If it's not good, then
It's
we'll
not.
tell you.
It's not bad, but you know, it's listenable. Depending on what you're into.
All right, let's do it.
All
Next
right.
one.
We got 3 more. The next one is called The Professional.
Phantom.
And it's by The Phantom.
Okay, gotta keep this creativity going. Got the fucking juice right now. Get it. See, I'm always nice, but sometimes I get aggressive. Bring it with the progressive progression. My presence symbolizes the resurrection of words of intelligence in my profession. I be professing lessons off the chest in succession. These songs are my confessions, words are my weapons. I'm formidable in the cipher when I flex them. Only deciphered with codex. See, I'm about my money and cashing checks as much as the rest. So I don't freestyle anymore. I'm going for next. Laps around the competition on the track. Back to back, they're all getting surpassed. When I make records each time, my timing gets better than the last. Stay true to myself. Even though Mandela effect is changing the past. High as fuck, riding the cloud. Looking down, you're looking up the words that were said. Reaching up to understand the shit that's over your head. Pay-per-view to watch me like UFC. I teardrop an MC like a sad face emoji. They fall down to the pavement in a puddle by my feet. I can taste it, this must be what they mean when they say victory is sweet. Okay, yeah, shit is real fucking sweet.
Like, you know, like,
real nice. Like me.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, I think that it was groovy. I thought that it was groovy in the lyrics. See, you know what it is? A lot of the times, in my opinion, I'm not judging anybody, but a lot of people have great lyrics. They're great poets, but you know, sometimes you gotta pick a great production behind the lyrics. Not to say that beat wasn't good, but I just think that sometimes, you know, you got to have a great beat to add the lyrics to the, you know what I'm saying? The beat complements the
You
lyrics.
telling them.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about it, man. I'm just, you know, I thought it was dope though. I thought it was groovy, and I thought that, yeah, it was cool. Not the best beat, but I thought the lyrics was hot.
Pick your when you come in, I think you should pick your best song. You know what I'm saying? I think you probably got a better song.
Right.
Yeah, because I can hear the potential, but I probably don't think that was the best song.
Right.
All right. This next track is by Tariq Patterson. It's called No Comfort.
Right, and he go out, get clean, be driving with his old lady, going out to a club, and police pull over. Get out of the car, that was a robbery, a nigga look just like you. All right, put your hands up, take your pants down, spread your cheeks. Now, what nigga feel like having fun after that? Oh, let's just go home.
But you crying.
You go home, beat your kids and shit. You're gonna take that shit out on somebody.
When do young people first meet the law?
Back in the building once again. Residue 718. Repping one half of abstract concrete. Peace to the God Joaquin Kinetic. Soul's Antiquity Records forever. Words fun.
Fell off and was informed of a policeman.
Gotta let them know in this one. Not one without the other. Through the knowledge.
Right, what about my class?
2020 20 summer madness. Where do I begin? The journey ends and formulates with the pad and the pen. Residue 718 in kinetic, been new the times. My people, we are witnessing a change in the paradigm. Brother skills inclined to rip your mental to shreds, but we fell back and chose to do the knowledge instead. As my people were sailing like this track, they were wailing, not knowing centuries later their progenies prevailing. On a steady course of spiritual and mental fitness, speaking truth to power, true heads can bear witness. Like Guinness, we come in dark and stout with recruits, with the sword of Yah, slicing savages in pursuit. Mentals too astute, sign ahead, no fuckery. Kinetics on my side, just in case you try to rush me. Once again, I look around, it's like open season. Seems like every other day, a unarmed brother bleeding at the hands of the police or at the hands of the law. With audio and video, we didn't see what we saw. Like Sam Cooke saying, a change gon' come, and when it does, it won't give a damn about anyone. Crazy climactic changes, unpredictable weather. That's the ancestors telling us to get our shit together. Our goal is to shine light and water the seeds, preparing with God's speed to ensure they proceed properly equipped with true knowledge, information and science you can't get in college. In the abstract but solid as concrete, with the scripture linked with kinetic and concocted this new mixture. We posted like fixtures in this hip-hop craft, combating ignorance with intellect, staying on path. Some say we in the end days, depends on who you talk to, but our skills are intact, so we proceed to walk through the spiritual warfare on our mentality, enclosed within our collars, defecting all casualties.
Nice. Tariq Patterson, No Comfort. Kind of reminds me of Jurassic 5 a little bit. I like it.
See that?
Okay, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Didn't think of that. but
Yo,
you're right.
when you only thing I can say is you can come in a little bit earlier. It was a long intro. Long intro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
But I feel you on the Jurassic 5. What you said it was
Def Jeff.
Def Jeff too.
Def,
yeah, the voice.
you said
Yeah.
Def Jux?
Def
yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Def Jeff.
I liked it though. I thought it was dope.
Okay, last one for this episode is by Iontix, the Sonic Psalmstress.
Wow. Oh shit.
The song is called Metatronics.
Oh, joint.
It's about to
Shit
go
called
down.
Metatronics. Bionics.
I haven't heard any of these tracks before I play them. I save them and play them.
Metatronics.
It's my first time hearing all of these tracks.
Iontix.
So listen to this name.
Megatronics. Bionics. I formed a Killah.
The whole thing is rhyming.
Here we go.
Relax. Sit back. Inhale. Prevail through smoke trails before the holy grails. Celestial fairy tales, half god, half male, half hoof, half tail. Geometrical shapes and scales that form the existence. But don't let the plasma blur your vision. I existed in 3 mystic pyramids equipped with futuristic characteristics. That elements that kick shit like pure sonic rhythmics, linguistics, ballistics. Iontix the mystic, still kick shit from my solar plexus. That's complex beyond the nexus. But that's the type of shit I eat for breakfast. And it's astral projection and cosmic ascensions. These type of sessions that cut through like henchmen and take the form of the 7-horn headless unicorn that was pre-warned by the four-scorn pacifist. Cataclysm, labyrinths, antagonists from a distance of inhabitants gain access through candlesticks and manuscripts. Can you handle this? Can you really handle this? Instant trance to this distant land on the 8 diagrams. Known to man, ancient Mayan change, create an avalanche of mystic dreams, psychedelic streams, crystalline beams, more gold than Nebuchadnezzar has ever seen. Glowing, flowing fast past the atlas to the heavens, encoded in the 7. The holy of holy only holds the royal scrolly through the crescents of the message. You'll have to be open and receptive to possess it. Encrypted in seals and seal type fields, electromagnetic fields of radon spawn from the palm of Voltron. It's a legendary song of Metatron plays on, but hang on. I think I can spiral this hieroglyph like an alchemist geometrist. I use a penmanship that's attuned with the sun, moon, and stars blueprints. My students can do this without getting electrocuted. I'm deep rooted, I'm zooted. Ladies and gentlemen, the cosmic undisputed. Mystic galacto with actual facts. So strap hold as we pass through this rhythmic castle. The astrals and black holes passing the stars and quasars.
Metatronics by Iontix, the Sonic Psalmstress. I'm putting the link in the chat.
Yo, say that one more time, yo. What's his name again?
His name is Iontix, the Sonic Psalmstress. The name of the song was Metatronics.
Yo, that shit right there just rhymed. That shit is all that rhymed.
This guy's on it. Yo,
Yeah, he was.
your weakness is not your technique.
I would do
Yeah.
that. I would do a song with this
What's
dude,
the
yo.
weakness?
Yo,
What's the weakness? What's the weakness?
your weakness is not your technique.
He was opening up portal.
You gotta compress your vocals so we can
There you
hear
go.
every
That's what I-
word.
That's- yeah.
Compress those
AD,
vocals
yeah.
because you're spitting strong.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
that beat has a lot of dynamics, so you need to compress
Yeah.
vocals. The beat doesn't have to be compressed
That
that
was
much.
the Army of the Pharaohs beat.
Mix that,
He took the Army
and
of
then
the
master the whole
Pharaohs, and
thing.
he rapped over that. Yeah, it's a stoop.
Send it
that's
to
a
me, I'll
stoop
do it
beat.
for free.
I think that's a stoop. Yeah, that's a stoop beat made that. Philadelphia in the house, Jedi Mind Tricks.
My email.
Shout out
info.
to Jedi Mind Tricks, Vinny Paz, Lost Children, Babylon Squadron. But that
Hey,
beat,
try to.
that beat is from a jet. That's from.
I'll
That's from the
master
Army
that
of
for
the
free.
Pharaohs.
Send it to me.
Yeah, the compression. I think if he
No
compresses
cost.
his lyrics,
Was it his song?
huh?
Was it his song?
It may not have been his
It
beat.
may not have been his
But
beat.
I mean, either
Oh,
way,
he's just rhyming.
that's
Yeah,
technically
yeah,
a
yeah,
mixtape.
yeah,
They call it a
yeah.
mixtape
Went
beat.
in.
You know what I'm saying? Which is good for promotion. It's great for promotion.
Yeah.
Oh, to the brother, I am going to check my Facebook. There's a brother that keeps typing, check my Facebook Messenger. I will check it. I will check it, brother.
Nice.
Dynamic.
And that concludes today's
Yo, then you
song
gotta admit-
promotions.
Yes, it was hard.
If you guys submitted a
It was
track,
like he was blown in the wind right there, right?
if you guys submitted a track
Hard.
recently and we didn't play it, we'll play it on Wednesday because we have a lot of songs that were submitted last minute. So try not to do it last minute. The earlier, the better. Otherwise, we've got to like book you in advance for those tracks. You know what I'm saying? So if you submitted a track and we didn't play it, we'll play it on Wednesday.
Wednesday is going
Great tracks.
in.
Yeah, we
It's
did
going
9
in.
today. Normally we try to do 7, but we had so many. We
Yeah.
just did 9 today.
I gotta give it up. Black Intelligence. He killed. He won. He won that. I gotta give it to Black Intelligence. But the other guy, the other brother after him, he was dope too. I think all of them was dope except the one weird song. But that was kind of cool too.
Yeah.
But this last guy, man, I gotta give it to him though.
This one I probably got to go through it again.
I gotta give it to him, yo.
That's it. Yeah,
Yo.
he was going lyrically. He was.
He
going
was.
in. He was opening the door. He opened up the doors. He was getting sucked in.
His ad libs, he mastered his style. Like he just got to get some beats.
That part.
From the Bionic, and it was like
almost like something else was coming out.
Yeah,
of him.
yeah. Like that shit was crazy. Imagine that on stage though.
Yo, he definitely turned into two people.
Yeah.
It was like
His name is killing them too. It kind of reminds me
He's
of
an
like
MC.
Dr. Octagon or, you know what I mean? Like
Cool Keith.
yeah. Well, you got a lot of names too. Leo Angel. How'd you come up with that? He was walking down the street in Brooklyn. He said, "I'm Leo Angel."
Walking in the park. Seeing winter turn to
You
spring.
never called yourself the Melchizedek. I gave you that. The
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek of rap, hip hop.
That's a good name.
Melchizedek of hip hop.
Melchizedek. Canaan.
Nice. That was a good segment today. Very cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We got through a lot. Y'all want to thank Tehuti. I want to thank Sue for keeping it quiet, not getting emotional today. He was very quiet. I know.
You got me on here talking about, you start the show talking about
crazy.
relational stuff. You just threw me off, man. I wanted to go into the science. We just talked. It's like
AD landed plane.
Bruh. It's like a. What do you call it? What do you call that?
Oh, let's close. Are we closing out?
Yeah. You got some shout outs?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Happy birthday once again to
Oh, okay. Is that what that is? That guy crying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Now we're back to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, peace to everybody in the chat that asked questions that stimulated all conversations that took place. I also want to give respect and peace to the brother who actually brought me here to the Killah pre-show. His name is Ahati Ma'at. He has a YouTube channel. You can check out his YouTube channel, Ahati Ma'at. Respect to him. Respect to my family, the inner circle, everybody who supports me, all those who are in the chat, all those who are watching the show after it drops, and even years down the road. Feel free to contact me directly through the Facebook Messenger if you want to send me any support for what I do. You can send me support through the Cash App. If you want to send a donation to help what it is that I do, you can do that. If you want to purchase some reading material, you can inquire about that. If you want to just ask me questions and become a student or find out anything else that I do outside of this, feel free to contact me below is the information. I don't know if it's to the side or below. It's somewhere on this screen.
It's right here and below in the green.
Oh, below. Okay, so I'm pointing to it. That is me. I appreciate all the people that support what I do and appreciate the style of teaching that I do, and the great questions. And I want to develop everybody's mind into being skeptic and spiritual, and getting back to the roots prior to the matrix of Ma'at, and understanding spirituality and life after death concepts and the soul. And these are the important things in life. And then eventually, with enough people with that mind state, then we can discuss building things physically. But first, the mind state has to be cleansed and changed. Then we can start building things physically. So peace and respect to everybody. Respect to everybody in the room here. Respect to Rasul when he was calm.
Okay, yeah, you know, it's called the power of Heru.
Not to the other.
It's the Heru Tehuti force.
Jekyll and Hyde.
It's the Heru
calm
force.
part. Respect to that.
That's the Heru Tehuti. It comes out.
This brother,
you know about the Heru Tehuti force, right?
Yes. This brother here, Killah Priest, who this would not exist if not for him. Peace to brother AD.
Are you playing this song?
That's what Danny Salinas asked for.
Oh.
Peace.
Okay.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Peace to brother AD, who was actually putting all this together. Everything that you see, the finished product. After the show is done, AD puts together a finished product, and what you see in the background, that is all. This is his ideas. This is his artwork. You're watching his artwork. So without AD, we would just be talking with a white screen background and a Canon camera.
Appreciate y'all.
So respect to AD.
And I have to give credit.
Yes, AD is definitely the best engineer on this globe. Do you agree?
Oh. You almost got me there.
He's all right. He's all right.
First of all, that's not true. Twice.
Okay,
There's way better.
He's all right. No.
DJ Quick
okay.
is a way better engineer
than AD.
Word?
DJ Quick is good.
DJ Quick is awesome.
DJ Quick is an awesome engineer producer.
The DJ Quick.
The real DJ
we
Quick.
need to get with we need to interview Quick.
Yeah, as far as hip hop goes,
DJ
absolutely.
Quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
but respect to AD for what we have here.
Yeah,
he's the best.
Thank you
on this.
And I have to give credit for the background. It's actually Assassin's Creed, in case anybody hasn't noticed or anything.
Yeah,
you don't give away your secrets.
I know,
Damn,
but I gotta give credit.
That.
I gotta give credit to
now
them.
Now Cat's gonna use the Assassin's Creed joint.
Yeah, I gotta give credit to that.
Man.
You know, legally, it's just good to show credit. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm just kidding.
Peace to Robert.
Yeah. But much respect.
Happy birthday to
Tori.
Tori once again.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to Tori.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And it was good drinking tea with y'all.
Yeah.
And everybody home, man.
That's all good.
And Priest, you have some surprise guests coming soon.
Yeah, we got a lot of guests.
Yes.
Yo, can I say it? Can I say it? One guest we working on?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. We got the infamous Chuck Morgan coming on the show. Yeah. So we're gonna get into it. If anybody knows,
I don't know. Sue working on that.
What day?
With Chuck Morgan?
Is that on a Wednesday?
No. I think it's gonna be maybe Monday. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Maybe Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, right. You'll be here.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. We got to schedule.
We got to expect the deck coming. We got expect the deck coming. We also have the Prince. You know they're trying to kick them out of Demona. The cats that went to Demona.
The Israelites.
Yeah. So they're gonna come on the show Wednesday. The Prince is.
So this Wednesday
they're gonna be here actually. Yeah. There's
Is this physically?
Yeah, he's gonna be here physically.
Yeah.
So we have a live guest this Wednesday.
A live guest, and
it is
Chris Ransom.
Shout out to Chris Ransom.
Chris Ransom. Big up Chris Ransom. Peace, God.
No, it's Aziel.
No, they're just putting Chris Ransom.
Oh.
Do you know who Chris Ransom is? I don't know.
Yeah, he was a guest here before.
Don't.
Where's Chris Ransom?
Oh, okay.
No, someone
No.
suggested.
Somebody said Chris Ransom.
Yeah. Oh, it went down. You and Chris Ransom. I almost
Is that the brother with the dreads? That
he got mad. He was ready to fight.
Rasul.
He's ready to fight, yo.
Yeah, because you wouldn't let him speak.
Yo, I let him speak. Yo, Priest, you let him talk for like mad long, man. I just kind of intervened, man.
It's Prince Asiel. coming on the show
on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, he just did Sarnetta and I guess what's the name? Mighty Hebrew going to be he's going to be on the what's the name? Shout out to Ngozi. He'll be up there too, but not physical. He's just going to call in.
And then the following Wednesday is going to be
somebody. What is it? Oh, Vinny, right?
The one cat.
Okay.
Which one? Who else said?
Inspector.
Yeah, Inspector Deck.
Okay.
Yeah, right after that, Inspector Deck. Yeah.
Bring
And then
him
we're
on
gonna try
a
to get
Monday if
RZA.
you can. Bring him on a Monday if you can.
Oh yeah, you wanna? All right, because we could have did that. I could have did
Could have got him that today.
I could have got him today.
Yeah, you could have had Deck on deck.
Yeah, Deck.
bring him on.
Deck
So
is
you
like
want to
one-
do next Monday for Inspector Deck?
Yeah, I'll just tell Deck Monday.
Okay, so this next Monday, a week from today, is Inspector Deck.
Inspector Deck.
You got your special guest coming on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
And then I think we also have Nene coming next Wednesday also.
Nene, yeah, shout out to Nene. And then
Okay.
Vinny, remember the one I put on the phone?
Okay.
That's looking for...
Well, we can do Nene and Vinny on the same day.
What about Chuck Morgan? You don't want him on the show?
Yeah, we're going to get Chuck Morgan.
Yeah, that's
We're
going to
gonna
be an explosive show.
Yeah.
Nice. Trust me.
We'll get Chuck Morgan. You got that locked down?
Yeah, I'm about to talk to him tomorrow morning. It's about to be big. They just waiting for you, bro. Because he got a lot of
Well,
information.
you got to let me talk to him.
Yeah, you want to talk to him on the phone?
Yeah, bro.
All right, well, hit us up on the Zoom.
Hit us? You and him?
No, call us on the Zoom or
Call us on-
give you his number. He live in Hawaii, so
Oh, you live in... How you going to come to the show? You live in Hawaii?
Zoom, yo, Zoom.
Oh, it's going to be
Zoom, dog. Just like how everybody else do it.
What happened to Raz, guys? So there, Vinny.
We're going to get Raz.
Okay.
We're going to get Raz. We're definitely going to get Raz. He back in town. You know, I just left because he was handling the Horseman project, so he's been moving around. So Vinny's a cat that's going to be very interesting. He knows a lot of stuff about Vinny. He's from the Bronx. Vinny from the Bronx. He was like he was involved with he's not Vinny Paz. Okay. Yeah. He was involved with Jordan Maxwell and Jay Hilda. He's a conspiracy dude. He interviewed him a long time. You probably know him, huh?
I've heard of that. Vinny from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be real fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real good.
Tehuti classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody
Bobby Digital.
Somebody said Rasul wants Chuck Morgan on here to slander Doc. Here's the thing about that. Let me say this. There's enough videos online destroying my former teacher. So you can make those kind of comments, bro, and get all emotional about Doc, but yo, it's going down, yo.
Who's the one getting emotional?
He is. He thinks I'm gonna bring he thinks I'm bringing Chuck on here to slander Doc. Yo, if you want to hear the truth about Dr. York's case, you're gonna want to deal with the guys who know the facts of the case.
Shout out to JJ
So,
Jr.
That's what we
for
doing.
the support. When Vinny Paz on? I guess he's trying to.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna say peace. Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, and we're going to end the show with As It Was Written, Dylan, James, and Rasul, Lost Children of Babylon.
So
I did this joint. The big homie Dylan from Colorado.
You still on?
So with all seven, the lost children of Babylon and the unraveled Hey yo, when I speak, mathematics is cryptic and mystic, an evil arithmetic that sticks to the earth's magnetic field. My adamantium shield, dead zombies lay upon the heels, send electromagnetic shocks through the microphone cords, silver swords. When I unleash vocal cords, Lord of the Rings, I am Frodo Baggins, fighting the red dragon. You get a 1,000-year tongue slashing, the most prolific writer like Lawrence Caston. I am casting spells, my spirit is parallel to heaven and hell. I crush you like seashells, fallen angels from Orion. Here before Joseph Stalin, corrupt information. I'm stargazing, it's amazing.
from every angle. It gets fatal when you ain't able to pick yourself up, no longer stable. In my force field, and of course I willed all of the power to have your blood spilled. I am Dylan James, and I ain't feeling pain, living like the pagans, and you won't feel the same. You will be feeling shame while I'm still the same, while I'm still insane, fighting demon kings, having visions, seeing things off of mushrooms, smoking greens, walking lucid in my dreams, trap the beats with Illumina, set it free when I ruin ya. You wouldn't want me to be doing ya. Yeah, I'm symbiotic, you're demonic, blazing chronic, spitting fire like a Myra, smoking fire, purple and spiral, big split sorrow. Yeah, that's how I roll.
To know who I'm for, I am with the flat earth, ain't no curvature, it's a disc, you can see it wrap around your whole body. If you turn around as you look at it, you are godly, you the middle, you the sun, you the center, you the heart. It's a record, you're the whole in the middle, just accept it and respect it. Yep, I rep it, I'm like Tesla, not a Jesuit, ambidextrous, my left and right brain on my forehead, it comes together, rips through my cerebellum. I'm a felon, I'm excelling, crack your dome like a melon, plop a big plastic straw in it and sip it for adrenaline. The devil is God, cause he put me in this hell I'm in, hell I'm in. Not a gangster, a fraudster, imposter, but a minister, pastor, a master. I drive a fast car like I work for NASCAR. Anybody trash talk Santos, I whoop their ass for 'em. Lord's Son is my favorite rapper. Cats in the desert, they made out of clay. White devils coming, my warriors ready. I'm Ramses, I'm training my soldiers to murder with arrows. My weapons are deadly, but these niggas tripping. They coming with UFOs, Nazis and ships, tsunamis, eclipses. The monuments sit, acknowledged in the bottom of the abyss. Hovering discs, what trouble is this? Nothing exists, it's all just a dream. You'll be judged accordingly. What's in your chest? Santos Bonacci, you go against him, then right in your body, my slugs are just ripped. Not a thug, I'm just with my dad. I don't care if everyone get upset. If they don't come with, then I don't fuck with. I puff them, that's it, they get dumped in the ditch. I don't fuck with no bitch, love is a cinch. But if we got beef, then his tongue I'ma slit. I am with AD, I am with KP, I am with Santos, B-O-N-H-E. If he is fake, he should meditate. Get acupuncture and maybe some Reiki. If he should face me, he'll get erased. B-R-A-G-A, D-I-N on my M-O, he get A. Not a gangster, a fraudster, imposter. minister, pastor, a master. I drive a fast car like I work for NASCAR. Anybody trash talk Santos, I whoop their ass for him. Lord's Son is my favorite rapper.
And this guy was just talking about everything that I see, all the spirits that I see, everything around me, the astrology, just everything, how everything's connected. What is his name? Mr. Astro Theology. So I'm looking at like all his friends and like I came across this music that he did, him and Breakup, and I'm listening to their music and their words and I'm like soul family, like soul family, like soul family. The music penetrates through my soul, like all of their music, like I feel it, and it's the truth in their words and their wisdom. Like when I feel like I was in my darkest hour, I came across these guys, and the music is just so inspirational, so powerful.